Stretching out so far and wide. Keep Manhattan, just give me that countryside.
New York is where I'd rather stay. I get allergic smiling day.
Bless you.
Adore a penthouse view.
Darling, I
love you, but give me Park Avenue. The chores.
The stores.
Fresh air. Times Square.
You are my wife?
Goodbye, city life. In acres we are there.
Irish Bill and his cast of characters every Tuesday evening at 8 at Culver's of Navarre for Irish Bill's Twist on Sports, where they will give you their own twist on sports. And on Wednesday nights, it's the Buffalo Wild Wings Coaches Show at Buffalo Wild Wings in Navarre, where you'll hear live interviews with Navarre coaches, players, managers, cheerleaders, and many more from Raider Nation. It doesn't stop there, as you can catch exciting Navarre Raider football on Friday nights, whether at home or on the road. Remember, your place for sports is none other than IrishBillSports.com or on YouTube at Irish Bill Sports Live 944.
Welcome to Friday Night Lights. We're up in Pace in the northern end of the county. Well, actually, not quite north, kind of northwest. I've never been a geography guy. I know where we're going. I know how to get there. But as far as describing it, I just don't know. This is Irish Bill with Seminole Bob and Marty Wilson. Raider Riley is
taking the night off.
Studies have gotten Raider Riley. He's got his focus. He's got his priorities.
He does.
And I love that the young man, he messaged me early in the day and said, Mr. Bill, I'm not going to be able to make it tonight. Very responsible young man.
That's it. Very
and
tall.
now we got Pace and we have Navarre. Pace comes in. Two teams that have kind of went opposite directions. Navarre 1-7, Pace 7-1. They're district champions for the third straight year. We're up at Pace tonight. It is senior night here at Pace, so the players are going through the motions right now with their families, their loved ones. We're so gracious that A.D. Adams allowed us to come up tonight and give us a booth. And I got a special moment earlier tonight as we got up here a little early, Marty. And Marty and I ran it. You might remember this name, Coach Bill Jernigan.
Yeah.
He is the only coach remaining that's still coaching from the original Navarre Raider team. And he's up here at Pace. He's a running backs coach up here at Pace.
Is that right?
He came into the booth, and we had a conversation for, 15, 20 minutes, Marty? Yeah, it is a great he loves what we do for football, high school football in the area. And he coached some greats like running back Frank Willis.
Yeah, he did.
And Frank is now a 06 in the Navy. Some of these linemen for Pace, gosh, I look like I'm looking at a D1 football team here on the offensive line. And we got number 60, but he's taller than Grant, but Grant's built like nobody else. Yeah, most definitely. But the Raiders come in with a big win last Friday night against Gulf Breeze, 46-6, dominated from the word go, Bob.
Yeah, no question. Dominating performance.
That's what I love about you, Bob. But you're a man of few words.
I just had a hike from the baseball field.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
There's no parking places. I passed like 15 on the way in.
But World Series starting tonight, too. Dodgers and Blue Jays.
World Series?
People say you can't root for a Canadian team, but you know what? There's no Canadian players on that Toronto Blue Jay team, so you can root for them. Because, one, I dislike the Los Angeles Dodgers. Steven USA checking in says, go Dodgers. I can't root for a team that buys their team. They bought their team just like the Yankees, but the Yankees didn't get there, so it doesn't really matter.
Did Notre Dame buy their team?
All the colleges teams are buying their teams these days.
What I was about to say before you said that I man a few words.
You are.
You
usually.
you cut me off.
I'm sorry.
You cut me off.
We still love you.
The only one that can do that is my wife, okay? And I'm not married to you. Only in the song.
Yeah.
I just hope they bring the same energy, Bill. Just listening to quarterback 1, quarterback 2, quarterback 3, quarterback 4. I know the future is bright. And I did not realize that we had beaten Pace 14 times in a row.
While Jay Walls was
last
there. He
year.
never lost to Pace. 14-0. 2 times they beat him twice in 1 year, the regular season and playoffs.
So I just hope play air-free. Pace has got to commit some turnovers, which they haven't done that many this year. They haven't committed very many turnovers. And stay away from stupid penalties.
Well, we saw earlier in the season with Navarre, things go well at the beginning, like they got up 20-0 on Tate. Things go well, but one thing that has happened with this Raider team, if something negative goes on, they kind of dwell on it. They kind of lose their focus. And but last week, I know it was Gulf Breeze, but they didn't lose their focus. They got up and they kept their foot on the gas.
Yeah, most certainly. So, as Coach Bagley said, let's shock the world. Why not?
Why not us?
Why not us? Question is, I know it's senior night. How many of the players are they going to play? The starters.
Well, right now, Pace, they have the district in there. They are in the playoffs. They're playing for seeding now.
Okay.
I'm sure that they will play this whole game. And plus, you're playing a county foe. You don't start subbing out just because you got a big lead. Because they need – right now they need style points going into the playoffs. And the better they look on paper and on that scoreboard, that's going to go towards their seeding and where they're going right now. So we've got quite a few area teams that have kind of locked their way into the playoffs right now. Choctaw, for one. Catholics there. We got Pace. Milton's pretty much guaranteed now because they finished with Niceville today, and then they got Pace in their big rivalry game coming up. And so we got some teams that already sealed their package. Baker, Bluntstown. I would love to go watch that team. What a team that is.
Remind me how it works in rural. First 4 bye.
Well, they actually they're seeded.
16.
There's 16 teams, and they're seeded from 1 to 16. So they'll usually pull 4 teams out of each region. So you could have the number 1 seed and end up having to travel all the way down. Say Pahokie's the number 1 team. Some team from this area could have to travel all the way down to Pahokee to play their first round game. So I'm not sure how the playoffs are leading up, but usually with rural, some teams have byes, but I think since they went to 1 to 16, that they've changed things up a little bit because it's only 4 rounds that you can have now in the rural, whereas the upper classifications, it's 5 rounds. You have to win 5 games to win the state championship.
Wow.
But the Raiders come in fresh off their 46-6 win over Gulf Breeze. This series is game number 24 in the series. Dates all the way back to 2000. Pace dominated early as they won the first 7 out of 8. In 2000, Pace 56, Navarre 21. 2001, Pace 41, Navarre 21. Pace 55, Navarre 6 in 2002. They had a little break between 03, 04, and 05. 2006, Pace 24, Navarre 7 in the playoffs. That was Navarre's very first playoff appearance. That was taking place down at Navarre. 2007, they ventured up here for the first round of the playoffs, and Pace kind of manhandled that Joey Torres and Chris Weaver team. 55-13. Big game for Joey before he went on over to South Alabama and ran track and field over for USA. 2009, it was Pace 21, Navarre 7. Navarre would get their first win in 2010 wearing their Livestrong uniforms up here on this field, 31-21 behind a strong running game from Dwayne Carter that night. Their first victory. Then in 2011, Pace would get their last win for quite a while, for 12 years. A 27-23 win in 2011. 2012, the Raiders got them twice, 19-13 and 30-10. 2013, 28-19 Navarre, 49-21 and 14 Navarre, 42-27 2015 Navarre. You kind of see the trend here, 14 straight wins. 2016, 42-28. 2017, 49-35. 2018, they played twice again. Navarre 49-30 during the regular season, 38-6 in the regular season. That was that running back they had with the real long last name at Pace.
Smith.
Smith. Okay.
I know who you're talking about.
Weimer Skirch.
Yeah.
That was a back. That guy, they gave that guy the rock probably 30, 40 times a game. 2019, Navarre 34, Pace nothing. That is the only shutout of the series was in 2019 from either team. 2020, Navarre 17, Pace 7 in the COVID year. That game, it was like week 3, but it was our first game. Not many folks in the stands for that game. In fact, we didn't do that big game because they would not allow us to because of COVID. So there's Navarre 17, Pace 7. 2021, Navarre 41, Pace 34. 2022, Navarre 23, Pace 21. The last game up here in 23 at Navarre 25, Pace 24 on a 60-yard kickoff return by Andre Spence. And Pace would miss all 4 extra points on that night, and they would come back and win that game. Then last year, Pace breaks the 14-game losing streak to Navarre, 35-7 down in Navarre. So that's the series. The coaches, Mickey Lindsay, you remember Mickey? What a heck of a coach there. 7-6 in the series. Kent Smith 1-9, and Van Smith is his son. This is his first game in the matchup between Pace and Navarre
as head coach.
The records for Navarre coaches: Danny Williams 0-3, Larry Olson 0-2. Both those losses were in the playoffs. Chad Lashley 1-2. This is impressive, and I know Marty, you've stressed this. Jay Walls went 14-0 against Pace. You know how hard that is to beat a team 14 straight years, especially a good program like Pace. And
so your son didn't lose at all against Pace.
He lost last year.
Okay.
Last year.
That's right. 3-1.
My son didn't lose at all.
My oldest son did.
No, Jalen didn't lose any either. Coach Bagley, this is his second game he lost last year. He's 0-1. Navarre's outscored Pace in the series 622-610, pretty close. Navarre averaging 27 points a game, Pace 26.5. So overall, it's pretty darn close, and we're looking for another good matchup between these two teams tonight, Bob.
Yeah, I think the Bama fans are trying to take over the network. This is not the Crimson Tide Sports Network. We're talking Navarre football tonight. Who does Bama have this week, or do they bye?
Debbie goes, we'll be lucky even if Bill acknowledges us tonight. No, Debbie.
We love Debbie.
We love you guys. We love our viewing audience. We can't help their choices of teams are less than desired by most. But we got Tim Keene checking in. We got Debbie Broxson. We have Stephen USA 1 and our national anthem. Let's move it over to the field mic real quick. We're going to have fireworks tonight. They started a little early. Normally it's like 7:20 or so. They'll start. They're 7:15. They're right on top of it. Great job by the Pace marching band here. The Raider band has made it up here as well across the way. We're on the home side in the press box. And Luan Causey checking in as well. What is this that is turning into the Bama Network? All these are Bama fans.
Well,
but the most important thing is they're Raider fans.
They're Raider fans, yes.
Raider fans comes first. And Cheyenne really wants to get on my bad side. She says Notre Dame would be a bottom tier team in the SEC. I beg to differ. Did we not beat your best team last year, Georgia, in the playoffs, in the college football playoffs? They just woke up a sleeping bear. And you know what happens when you wake up a sleeping bear. But anyways.
How many national titles does Alabama have?
What do they have, about 18 or 19, something like that.
26.
They do not. Look at that number. And these are not titles that were self-claimed titles. It's on the record book. I believe Alabama has like 19 or 20. And Notre Dame, I think, has 13 or 14. Number 2 is Yale. Yale has like 16 or 17.
I knew that. Yeah.
Did you know that, Marty?
We'd like to thank all those Baptist Church for sponsoring tonight's Beat the Refs pregame meal.
Notre Dame would not be a bottom tier team in the SEC.
I agree. They just need to pick a conference.
No, they don't. I'm glad you brought that up, Bob. I listened to an interview yesterday with Lou Holtz. What I could understand of him. Sorry, but
you're so mean this week.
It's not mean. He's as he's getting older, he slurs his words a little bit. But I understood everything he said.
He has a lisp. Okay.
And he refers to everything when he's talking about Notre Dame as we. Since he was a head coach there, it's we. Yeah. And he loves what Marcus Freeman is doing there. And he said they will never. He goes, why should they join a conference? They are a national program, and they recruit nationally. Why limit yourself in a conference to what conference you're in? Because then you kind of seclude yourself into that conference. They're a national recruiting program. But
all right, you're right. 18.
18. I think Notre Dame has 13, if I remember. So you got 5 more than us. I'll give you that. But one stat I can always throw back that always can. Navarre leads the all-time. Notre Dame leads the all-time series against Alabama 5-3. And their man, the myth, the legend, Bear Bryant, never beat Notre Dame.
You remind me of that. Navarre has come out in their maroon pants, white jerseys.
I like the white jerseys.
I do. Red numbers.
Maroon numbers, Bob. We're maroon.
Oh, what did I say? Red? I'm sorry.
You did say red.
I'm sorry.
You must have been looking. Well, that's maroon too, Marty's shirt. But
is Georgia red?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Red.
Speaking of
the old saying, better red than dead.
Better red than dead. That's what they say at Fort Walton. They may be dead tonight after running into Choctaw. Listen, red, white, and blue won last night.
I talked to a couple of
South Alabama.
I talked to a couple of Choctaw coaches early this morning at Navarre Fitness, and they played at Gulf Breeze. They're coaching at Choctaw now, and they said they're going to try and put up 70 tonight on Fort Walton Beach.
Fort Walton's been talking a lot.
They said Fort Walton's been talking a lot, and
that's a mistake.
And that, but like I just said, do you ever wake up a sleeping bear?
Yeah, true.
All right, Scott Wheeler checking in tonight. Father of Bryce, Debbie checking back in as well. I appreciate all of you out there. Cheyenne, I was going to give your whole name, but since you downgraded my college program, all you get is your first name.
Cheyenne.
What's going on, Miss Debbie? How are you?
Got to turn that one down a little bit.
Oh, man.
That deep voice comes.
How's it going, Miss Debbie?
Isaac Hayes is in the booth.
Okay. Ken says, all right, I've got all my Bama out of my system. Let's go Raiders.
I agree.
Tim has helped me out a lot. He's helped us out a lot as well with the
listen.
camera for about 3 or 4 years. Tim, we appreciate you out there. Raider Riley, if you're watching tonight, we wish you were here with us. But we got Marty and Bob. Other than that, the gang's all here.
The gang's all here. And we got a bathroom in the press box.
Right next door.
In stereo, yes.
That's as what's his name would say. That's reductionist.
Sometimes all you need to change your life is a sign. Like an actual sign that's like above you. And no, I don't love B-dubs just because I'm a buffalo with wings. Frankly, that's offensive.
And reductionist.
It's like they made beer into a place and gave that place sports and chicken wings. And the people, the best. Marty, you're dead weight. Yeah, this
I'm a
place is
heavyweight.
kinda
He's
like
a heavyweight,
you
not
waiting
deadweight.
to get hit by a bus.
Well, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and hear from Culver's as well.
Yeah.
Craig Culver of Culver's. Before farm to table, before field to fork, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
Hey, Bill, Coach Greenhaw checking in. Hey, Coach.
Hey,
good to hear from you.
Coach.
How's you still up there in Athens? Coaching up there in the Athens area. Coach Greenhaw used to be the offensive line coach at Navarre, and he's up there in northern Alabama. Athens, he got a state title up there when he was at Athens coaching. And good to hear from you, Coach Greenhaw. And like I said, earlier this evening as we were getting here and setting up our equipment, we had a guest. One of the Pace coaches came over to our booth as we were setting up, and none other than Bill Jernigan. You say, who's Bill Jernigan? Well,
Who's Bill Jernigan?
Bill Jernigan was on the very first Navarre Raider coaching staff, and he is the only remaining coach from that staff that is still coaching today. And he's the running backs coach here at Pace. So we went down memory lane a few times with him, and one of Navarre's best running backs that ever played was Frank Willis back in the 2001 year, and now in 06 in the Navy. Some great players have been a part of this series. Hunter Feaster and Jackson Spalla said, whatever.
Hunter,
how many
Jax.
have I ever slipped?
Yes.
When did I slip? Was it a couple years ago?
Yeah, at Culver's.
I think you're right. I did slip once, but you know the routine. I will not say that about that team. So the only thing I will say, one of my buddies, a big Oklahoma fan, I will say Boomer Sooner because they're going to get beat this weekend.
Boomer Sooner.
The-
I finally saw the video of
Hoosiers. Number 2. Indiana Hoosiers, number 2 for the first time ever.
And that's why, because you're from Indiana. And my dad was too.
Yes. And first time ever. I'm not an Indiana. I'm a Notre Dame fan, but I love what Indiana and Coach Kurt Signetti's doing over there.
Who can't not love it?
I know. And I know Paul Feinbaum doesn't like what he doesn't think that they're. He thinks they're just a flash in the pants, and
he's going to have to go off the air.
Yes, and that will. I will not lose any sleep over that one.
He's running for political office, and one of those famous Supreme Court decisions said, and that's what I had to do. I had to go off the air when I ran for school board both times.
Yeah. But the captains are out the midfield. Number 34 for Pace. We have Declan Muncie. Number 22, Aiden Carter. Number 21, Jordan Taylor. And we'll get the Raider captains here in just a second.
Pace will receive the kickoff. I did not see
Number
if
20,
Navarre.
Landon Johns. Number 90, Bryce Wheeler. Number 44, that it would be Jason Lutz. And number 2 would be Connor Hamlin. Your captains for the Raiders. And
Connor had a solid game last week.
The Raiders, how did the toss go?
Off breeze. Pace will receive.
Pace will receive.
We're not sure if they deferred or not. I didn't see.
There's the fireworks. Marty, if you want to get the camera over to there you go. Fireworks going off in the end zone not in the end zone. They're actually off of school property across the way. And here comes the Raiders out of the end zone to our right. Wearing the white uniforms, the jerseys, maroon pants, and carrying the NHS flag and the big Raider flag. And the Raiders are on the field, and we have some football already going on. Baker, and we'll call out the half no score. Bishop Moore 28, Florida High 21. Liberty County 49-0 over Hilliard. Madison County over Apopka at the half, 22-6. West Florida and Pensacola, no score. Deerfield, Windsor, Georgia over McClay, 14-7. Baker 10-7 over Port St. Joe on the road. Godby over Lincoln, 17-12. Milton on the board first at Niceville, 7-0 second quarter. Bluntstown actually gave up some points. Holmes County, they got a good defense, but I don't think they're going to hold them down for very long. 8-6, Bluntstown over Holmes County in the second. No score Central and Northview, that's Central Alabama. Booker T. Washington and Destin, no score. Bay over Rutherford early, 14-0. Crestview over Tate in the first quarter, 19-0. But you have a tendency with whoever login scores for Crestview has a tendency to just put errant scores in there, so that may not be accurate. So there's all the other games going on in our area. The Raiders coming in from our right direction. And Pace to our left, wearing their all blue uniforms, white numbers, red helmet with a P on the side. The Raiders with their maroon pants, white jerseys, maroon numbers, black helmet with Raider on the side. Both bands are here in attendance. We're in the press box tonight. Seminole Bob, Irish Bill, Marty Wilson will be on the camera to start. And you'll hear Marty's voice as we go along the way as well. So
we appreciate the administration, athletic director, and Coach Smith for letting us have.
Hey, Marty. Debbie's talking to you. She goes, for a small donation to the kids at Legacy Athletics, Marty will say that word, those two words on the air.
I will do it in the second quarter.
Second quarter,
there you have it.
And let me tell you what, Debbie's good. She came by in person come playoff.
Paul Villanova checking in. Mr. Clean checking in. Says, have a great game. Go Raiders.
Miss you, buddy.
Jack Byer getting ready to put toe on leather. And I'm not sure what the flag is.
Delay game.
Not sure what that was.
Or did Navarre call timeout? No.
Delay a game. Tim Lawson, the father of Coach Brandon Lawson, checking in tonight as he does every week. Thanks, Tim.
Pretty good contingent of Navarre folks, Bill, made the trek up Highway 87. Some people took the interstate like I did and ended up going through Baghdad near the county dump. I won't do that again.
Jack Byer getting ready to put toe on leather, get this game on away from the 35. It's a directional kick that's going to come down at the 30-yard line. It is returnable. And a nice return over the 40-yard line. A 14-yard return out to the 44, and that's where Pace will get underway on their first possession.
We need to kick it deep, Bill. We can't give a team like this good field position at the 45 or close to the 45. Kick it down the middle and roll the dice.
1st and 10, Patriots with that massive offensive line.
Let's see what Navarre comes out with. Looks like maybe 4. It'd be interesting if they see if they put 8 in the box. And they're going to spread Navarre out.
They're going to split 5 receivers to the near side, Brooks, Washington, and they're going to
fumble.
There's a fumble on the play. The Raiders are going to recover. Raiders recover the fumble, I think.
Slipped out of his hands. Second down. Wow.
Second down. Somehow he got the ball back.
Yeah.
But it's a loss all the way back to the 35, a loss of 9 on first down. 2nd and 19 coming up.
Going for the bubble screen. Raiders got lucky that time. They were way out of position.
2nd and 19 for the Patriots from their 35. 11:25 on the clock here in the opening quarter.
Jet sweep.
Jet sweep to the outside and into the secondary. Close to a first down. Depending on the spot, he's about a yard short. Actually, they're going to give him the first down. He gains 19 on the play. Who is that running the ball? That was number 2 on the play. That was Caleb Curry. That's going to be a gain of exactly 19 is what they needed. And a Patriot first down. 1st and 10 at the Raider 46. Just underway here. Yeah, pace.
Package in, false start.
We have movement on the line.
Backfield in motion.
That's going to be the first penalty of the ball game. It goes against pace, a 5-yard variety.
Second penalty. They got us for delay a game.
First penalty for pace.
Yeah.
Navarre with the 5-yard kickoff penalty, delay a game. So it's going to be 1st and 15 for the Patriots back on their own end of the field at the 49.
Navarre putting, oh gosh, almost looks like 8 in the box. Timeout pace.
Timeout pace. We're going to stop the clock at 10:23. The first quarter will be first and 15 for the Patriots from their 49 when we come out of the commercial break. Irish Bill Seminole Bob, Marty Wilson here on IrishBillSports.com. Irish Bill Sports Live 944 on YouTube. But we hope that you sit back and enjoy the show tonight. We're inside a press box for once, Bob. Isn't it nice?
And you know what's working?
The best thing is the facilities are right next door, too. My wife always said, Bill, why you talk about that? I said, hey, we're old. We're older. We got old man stuff. 1st and 15 for the Patriots from their 49.
Because a lot of places don't have it.
That's correct. Bad snap, early snap, and I think it's going to be another 5-yard penalty against Pace.
Pace is
they're a little off kilter right now,
sir.
Bob.
And Coach Smith is not happy.
So that's going to be 1st and 20. Back to the 44. Paul says, miss you guys. Big UWF game tomorrow against West Virginia State.
Oh, nice job.
Brooks Washington's
Jacob
almost intercepted by number 43 for the Raiders, Brody Delgatti Bird. And it's going to bring up 2nd and 20 on the incompleted pass.
Did we ever find out about Ryan Longo? He
Ryder?
got banged up.
I have not heard.
Okay.
2nd and 20 for the Patriots. They're seeming a little bit not their usual selves here to start this game.
Raiders early on, looks like they've really done their homework on film study. He did a reverse pivot out of the off the snap. The quarterback did, and right there was Jacob. Jet sweep, stay home. Looked like a hold.
And once again, the inability to make the first tackle.
Yeah.
And it from 56 yards out is Caden Batchelor. But they had him in the backfield.
They did.
And 56 yards later, Pace is on the board.
All right, the energy's got to stay high for Navarre. Pace will go from 1 here.
Caleb Nelson, one of the better kickers in the area. So Pace gets on the board at the 9:58 mark. Extra point is up and good, 7-0. Pace jumps out to an early lead.
That time they ran away from Grant Wise. Ran away from.
I'd run away from Grant Wise too.
Yeah, ran away from Bryce Wheeler too. That particular play, he was with Grant Wise. Mano and Mano.
Our free safety should have been all over that.
7-0 Pace here in the first quarter. 56-yard run by Caden Batchelor.
Let's go Roman Marshall. I agree.
Batchelor's first touchdown on the season. 7-0 Pace. They put out some great kickers here at Pace. Their previous one, Reese Griffith, just broke the scoring record at Mercer in his third year. He's a junior over there at Mercer, about ready to break their field goal record as well. And Caleb Nelson will be following his footsteps into the next level of college football as well.
Was he the one that missed the 4 extra points?
Well, a couple of them they tried running for 2-point conversions. So 7-0 Pace, 9:58 to go here in the opening quarter. Nelson put toe on leather. The kick it's going to go into the end zone.
No.
And not a good spot for the Raiders to be in, as Marquez White couldn't corral the hop. It was a short kick about the 5-yard line. And it took a couple of bounces before Marquez was able to corral it. The Raiders are going to have 1st and 10 inside their, looks at about the 11-yard line. So only about a 6-yard return right there for White. First and 10 Raiders from their 11. Trailing 7-0 with 9:49 on the clock here in the opening quarter. Roman Marshall brings the offense out. It's going to be Curtis Sanders off right tackle. Big hole. Close to a Raider first down. He's going to push across the 15-yard line out to about the 20. It looks like it's about a gain of 9 for Curtis. Nice run for Curtis on his first carry of the night.
Going right side.
Second and 1 for the Raiders from the 20.
Could be pass here.
Marshall looks over to the sideline, looking for the play call.
Need to hurry it up.
Play clock down to 3. They get the play off. It's going to be Sanders off left tackle. Looks like he has the Raider first down out to the 21.
Yep.
A gain of 2 for Sanders and a Raider first down.
I'd like to see that fake. Maybe they're setting up an RPO here with Roman taking it to the right side after the fake.
Now move the chains. First down Raiders from the 21. Down to 8:35 to go here in the opening quarter. 7-0 Pace on a long run by Caden Batchelor. 56 yards on 2nd and 20. White goes in motion from left to right. It's going to be hand off to Sanders. Actually, it's a quick hitter. Pass dropped over on the far side. Incomplete. 2nd and 10, Navarre.
May have heard footsteps, Bill.
Jamila Miller checking in, says, let's go Raiders. Jamila and Mike Miller, Jordan Garner's mom and stepdad, watching from Roswell, New Mexico.
Thank you for
Not
being
Roswell, Georgia, Bob.
Right.
That's up in the Atlanta area. 2nd and 10 for the Raiders from the 21.
They're very loyal.
8:19 on the clock here in the first quarter. 7-0 Pace. Marshall back to pass. He's got plenty of time to throw. He's got a catch over across the middle to Marquez White and a Raider first down out to the 34. Actually going to spot it at the 35. Give the combination of Marshall to White a 14-yard gain and a Raider first down.
Yeah, just found a soft spot in the seam and just sat down and waited for it.
Navarre's second first down of the game. Out to the Raider 35. Raiders getting off their doorstep here to start this series. They're backed up at their 11. 2 first downs later, they're out to the 35, first and 10. Walker Bridges goes in motion, sets up on the right side. The handoff is going to go to Sanders. Big hole. And he's got another nice gain out over the 40, out to about the 44. Give Curtis 8 yards on the carry, 2nd and 2, Navarre.
Yeah, that's certainly going to help so many ways. The passing game, the RPO, establishing a running game. We've been looking for it all year. We saw it come to fruition in the Gulf Breeze game. Good job up front by the Big Bubbas early.
And they're going to give him 9. 2nd and 1 for the Raiders from the 44. The Raiders may throw right here. Actually, it's going to be Marshall on the keeper. He's got a Raider first down into Pace territory, down to the 44. A gain of 12 for Marshall on the RPO. And a Raider first down.
Good rhythm so far, Bill. One set of downs run, one set of downs pass, one set of downs run. And moving it. How do you keep Pace from scoring?
Keep them off the field. There you go,
Sure
Bob.
We got to play air-free ball, though, Bill Hamill.
Yes, we do. Sideline
warning.
There you go. You caught that one, Bob. Sideline warning. Usually a warning the first time. Hardly ever mark it off on the first one unless it's just blatant.
I love it when the referees call it against us at Milton. There wasn't anywhere to go.
First and 10 Raiders at the Pace 45-yard line. Raiders putting a nice little drive here together on their opening possession. The handoff center off to Sanders. Off right tackle. He gets about 3 yards down to the 41-yard line. Give him 4 yards. 2nd and 6. Navarre staying ahead of the chains.
That would be, in math terms, positive yardage. And I'm not even a math teacher.
Tyler Bandy checking this. Says, look at Kyle Hughes, true leader. Indeed. The Big Bubba's doing their job here early on in this contest.
He's kind of nasty, isn't he?
He is.
Nice kid, just a little nasty when on the gridiron.
2nd and 6 for the Raiders at the Patriot 41. White goes in motion. It's going to be White to the outside, and he's going to be tackled for a loss on the hit by Braden Cheshire. And back to the 43.
Just too slow.
Very slow developing. You're right.
Yeah. Now
Loss
it sets
of
up
3.
3rd and 9.
Loss of 3.
Pace.
Well, that's 4 down territory. You know the Raiders will keep the offense on the field. Down to 5:02 in a fast-moving first quarter here. 3rd and 9 for the Raiders at the Patriot 44.
Throw it.
Marshall back to pass. Receiver, you got to turn around. Interception. The receiver did not turn around. I don't know if that was Roman throwing it a little bit early or if the receiver just. No, he had plenty of time in the pocket.
And they've run that play 100 times, Bill, this year. Well, not 100, but frustrating. Such a good drive.
But now is where we see if the Raiders get down after that play and see if because they've had a tendency to, if one bad play happens, it kind of multiplies into other mistakes as the game goes on.
Yeah.
but hopefully they'll recover from this one. But Pace is going to have first and goal at the Raider 7-yard line.
I mentioned at the top before kickoff, got to play air free, and I mean, yeah. So
I mean, the turnovers haven't come in bunches. It's just
timeliness.
Looks like we're getting some streaming issues. So if it goes offline, we'll get her back on. Yeah, we're back. Looks like we're back up. We have a screen again. First down, carry down to the 5-yard line. Not much there.
36 on the tackle for Navarre.
Matthew Lee with the tackle. And Bryce Wheeler.
Matthew's a junior.
Not sure who the running back was there. I think that was Mikael Williams on his first carry of the night. No gain. Second and goal from the 7.
Little power. Good blocking.
And Williams into the end zone on second and goal. Stretches the lead out to 13-0. At the
behind the big man.
3:55 mark. 7-yard run by Mikael Williams. So they take advantage of the very short field. At the 3:55 mark, no water break tonight. It's a beautiful night here at Pace High School. Kick is good, 14-0 Pace. And that on the season, Williams was out three games with an ankle sprain. He came back last week for the first time. He missed 3 games, and that was his 17th rushing touchdown on the season. The answer to your question, no, Navarre has not always been awful. They're just having a down period right now.
Obviously, we didn't listen to the beginning of the show where we won 14 years in a row. I know that was then, and this is now, but
and Navarre leads the overall series 15 games to 8.
Got to stay positive.
Most definitely. Positive drive it there to start that. Our line into Pace territory.
Oh, of course. I mean, they ran on.
38 yards rushing in that drive and one completion for 14 yards. Nelson's kick goes in the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders will start from their 20.
Well, the Raiders know their recipe for success, Bill. I mean,
they do.
Early on their first drive.
Let's see if we got some score updates. Bishop Moore, Florida High, 28-28 in the third. We got a barn burner there. Baker 17, Port St. Joe 7 at the half. No score, Baker County, Wakulla at the half. 49-0 Liberty County over Hilliard. Madison County 22-6. Chipley over Jefferson County 28-0. Deerfield Windsor opening it up against McClay 21-7. First and 10 Raiders from their 20-yard line. 3:55 to go in the first, trailing 14-0. Hand off to Sanders. He's getting a hole off that right side, Bob.
Right, yeah. Who is the right guard there? Good blocking.
We got Zevin Jones and Peyton Robinson on the right side for Navarre.
That's who I'd run behind.
Zevin's a senior. Him and Kyle Hughes are the only seniors on that offensive line, so the other 3 will be coming back next year. 5-yard gain for Sanders. 2nd and 5, Navarre. Sanders going off left tackle this time. Gets about 3 yards out to the 28. Bring up 3rd and 2 for the Raiders. heavy dosage of Curtis Sanders here early on, Bob.
Yeah, most definitely. And now Pace is in a quandary. Is it going to be Sanders again? Going to be an RPO?
Third and a short 2 for the Raiders at their 28. Trailing 14-0 here in the first quarter. White goes in motion. From right to left. Marshall rolls out. He's going to come back the other way. And his athleticism paying off. Downfield and Ottaway. Good heads-up play by Roman. And the official went down on the far sideline. And it's going to bring up 4th and 2 for Navarre.
Yeah, I don't understand the thought process there, but Roman ran 10 miles, it seemed like.
4th and 2 for the Raiders. We're going to see Jacob Bishop for the first time tonight. The Navarre punter has had an excellent season.
Mm-hmm. Liam Darden, one of the upbacks. Wide receiver, backup wide receiver.
Bad snap. Bishop, what a nice punt after the bad snap. It hopefully takes a Raider roll. It does. It takes a pace roll out to the 46, 47-yard line. But the low snap, Bishop was able to corral it and get the ball off. The ball will be in pace territory at the 46-yard line where they'll take over 1st and 10. 2:17 on the clock here in the first, 14-0 pace. A 26-yard punt for Bishop. 1st and 10 pace from their 46.
Halfback pass.
Wide open.
Wide open. Interesting.
.46 down to the 5.
Interesting.
45.
41.
49-yard play. Who caught the ball? Was that number 6?
Let's give it to number 6. Going fast tempo.
Mikael Williams in for the second time already.
They pulled Grant Wise.
They're running right behind Grant Wise.
Yeah, they.
2 plays, 54 yards.
Big plays. Cannot give up big plays.
So Caden Bachelor has touched the ball twice for 110 yards. 56-yard touchdown run and a 54-yard reception. Nelson in for the extra point at the 155 mark. Williams in for the second time tonight. Kick is up by Nelson and through. 21-0 pace. And the Raiders, Bob, are not a team that have given up a whole lot of really long plays. So this is very un-Raider-like tonight.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Pace doesn't throw the ball very much, Bill Hamill.
No, and that was from their running back.
Yeah.
Mikael Williams.
Yeah,
But they have been known to run those plays. They had Ben Tyner a couple of years ago that was the same thing. Actually had a better arm than the quarterback that they had out on the field. because they brought him in on the last play of the game, if you remember right, and the Raiders knocked it down on about the 5-yard line.
Choctaw leading Fort Walton 21-3 in the second quarter.
Oh, they scored. Somebody scored. Choctaw's defense has only given up 3.5 points a game.
Well, there's your 3.
May not be any more tonight from the Viking team, but that's a rivalry game, so you never know.
Oh, yeah. At Fort Walton.
Nelson puts toe on leather. This one's high, this one's deep, and it's not returnable.
Wow, what a kick.
And that's about 8 yards deep in the back of the end zone.
Impressive. I don't know who's going to stop Raines.
Nice fill up on Milton, 21-7.
Raines leading Yulee.
Yulee. You know who played at Yulee?
Derrick Henry.
That's correct. The all-time leading rushing record holder for high school football, Derrick Henry.
They need him tonight.
Raiders 1st and 10 from their 20. Roman Marshall back to pass. He's feeling pressured. He's going to roll out to his right. And receivers not really getting open. Maybe that's a combination of the secondary for pace, not allowing them to get open.
Yeah, good coverage. That was definitely a coverage tackle for loss, I guess you would say. Our good friend Alex Adams, coaching at Tecoy Creek. They're losing to Nice 36-0.
Ouch.
I think a lot of teams losing to Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, Lincoln saw that one earlier in the year, didn't they?
They did.
It's going to be a loss of 9 back to the 11.
I wish Navarre would not panic on offense. Wait a minute. What's going on? Problem with the spot.
Raiders will have a 2nd and 19 from their 11 with 1:42 on the clock. Right. Trailing 21-0 here in the first. Roman Marshall in at quarterback for the Raiders.
Run the ball. There you go. Well,
a quick hitter across the middle to Brody Powers. Gets the yards back +3. So it's going to be a 12-yard gain out to the 23 from Marshall to Powers. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
He doesn't drop very many, does he?
He does not.
In the slot, too. That's a very difficult. Good possession receiver. Cradled it in his arms. That very doable 3rd down play here.
3rd and 7 for the Raiders from their 23-yard line. Marshall in at quarterback for the Raiders. Twins to both sides. Marshall back to pass. He's feeling pressured coming out of the pocket.
Now the field's wide open.
He throws it up to...
Oh, it's open.
Marquez White. What a throw by Marshall to Marquez White. Wow. And a Raider 1st down. Great play and heads up by Roman Marshall and Marquez White for keeping the play alive. And a Raider 1st down to the Patriot 40-yard line.
Yeah, that was definitely broken coverage. Heads up play.
37-yard pass play from Marshall to Marquez White. Raider 1st down. Four 1st downs for the Raiders here in the first quarter. We're down to 40 seconds to go. 1st and Navarre from the 40. The handoff to Xylon Sabito. Off right tackle. Big gain. Inside the 35. Still on his feet. Down towards the 1st down marker. Zabito had a big game and was our offensive player of the game last week. 7 carries, 68 yards.
And we're going to hear him this
running
week.
Back.
Excuse me. I didn't mean to step on you.
Run by Zabito. 2nd and 1 Navarre.
We're going to hear from him this week, I think, Bill.
Yeah, all the running backs.
Wednesday.
Zabito, Ben Eberhardt, Curtis Sanders. And Hoyt Gurney will be joining us on Wednesday night from Buffalo Wild Wings.
Frank going to join us too? We call him from on the East Coast, Frank Willis.
On the West Coast.
West Coast, that's right.
Yeah, he's out in Washington State, if I remember right. Used to be stationed at Whidbey Island, which is just off the coast there in Washington State. Now a commander. He's on that 2001 team running back. Oh, man, what good Frank was hard to bring down. That's the end of the first quarter, 21-0 pace, but the Raiders are getting down at the pace 31. Well, they'll have a 2nd and 1 when we come out to start the second quarter. Nine-yard run by Zabito. Right there is the last play of the first quarter. The Raiders moving the ball on the ground, Marty.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. Irish Bill
Marty
Nation.
Wilson joining us for the second quarter. Bob moves over to the camera. Bob, I'm going to double your salary again. Does that sound good? I'm going to double your salary again.
That big-time money at the Irish Bill Network.
There's nothing in there, so Reda K doesn't let me carry any cash.
It's all in the banks, huh?
Yeah, she does. I know that streaming, we're having some issues with the Wi-Fi here at the stadium. Hand off to Zabito, nice gain or carry for a first down to the Patriot 27.
Good, strong, tough run by Xylon.
That's a gain of 5 for Zabito.
Got upended by number 5, Braden Shazire.
I know we're having some streaming issues. It's going up and down, and it's going to be first down to Raiders. Our fifth first down of the ball game. Down inside the tackle for loss by big number 95. That would be Dominic Sigler. He's going to get back to line of scrimmage. No loss, Marty.
Yeah, it wasn't a missed block, but typically on the off tackle runs, you'll leave the backside end open because you wouldn't think he'd be able to catch the running back from the backside, but he was able to get Xylon.
2nd and 10 Raiders at the Patriot 27. Sabito in the backfield to the left for Roman Marshall. Marshall going to roll out to his left and had to get that one off because he was being chased by a couple of would-be pace tacklers.
It was a really good play design, though. We had 2 receivers that were open on the play. Marquez White ran an out, and Brody Powers, I believe, ran a slant. He was open as well. Just didn't have the time to set his feet to get the ball out appropriately.
Yeah, Paul says, if Xylon scores, it's Xylon to the pylon.
Yes, it is. Paul Villanova.
I like that.
Yeah.
3rd and 10 for the Raiders from the 27. Bridges goes in motion from left to right, sets up on the right side. Marshall back to pass. He's got time to pass. He's got a receiver across the middle. Marquez White is going to be down inside the 10, right at the 10-yard line. A gain of 17 on a great catch by Marquez White.
Yeah, we're taking advantage of the middle openings. Pace is running some man covers right now, and we're running crossing routes. Really good play designs. Marquez was open, great hands. He actually bobbled it a little bit, but ended up securing the catch, and he's got really strong hands, stretched out for the first down, 1st and goal inside the 10.
And we have a Raider player. I know we're having some bandwidth issues, and a lot of new with 4 FPL putting in a lot of new wires around the county. It's affecting our broadcast and the Wi-Fi in the area, not only here but down in Navarre as well. So if it cuts in and out, just stick with it. It will hopefully come back on up. And when we come back, Navarre will have 1st and goal, Marty.
Yes, we appreciate your patience, Navarre Nation, Irish Bill Nation. Really good game so far tonight on the pace side. Honestly, it doesn't look like a 21-0 game right now, honestly, looking at it. The interception was big to put pace down in the red zone. They took advantage of that opportunity. And then also the halfback pass caught us by surprise. So I think those 2 plays really stretched out the lead.
One thing Marquez does is once he gets hold of that ball, he has to secure it because he almost coughed it up there as he was going to the ground.
Yeah, sometimes because Marquez is so strong, especially with his grip strength, sometimes you can take that for granted, ball security. But he was able to secure it and stretch out for the first down. 1st
and goal Raiders at the Patriot 10-yard line. We're 10:36 to go here in the second quarter. 21-0 Navarre trailing. At the 10:32 mark. Clock running here in the second.
Vito in motion, fake screen pass. Roman throwing to fade route to, I believe that was Connor Hamblin, right over his head.
They'll bring up 2nd and goal from the 10. Roman seeing the field rather nicely tonight, Marty.
Yeah, another good play call by Coach Wilson as well, man. Like the RPO game with Roman, I like it a lot. I think we should utilize that a lot more moving forward.
Roman so far 4 of 8 for 80 yards. Sabito in at running back. White stretches out to the far side. Hamlin and Powers to the near side. Your H-back, number 85, Walker Bridges, the junior 6'5" tight end. White goes in motion. The handoff is DeBito to the outside. He's going to get a couple of yards down to about the 8. We'll bring up 3rd and goal from the 8.
It's been tough to get the ball outside of the tackles against pace. They're really fast in the box, specifically their defensive ends and their linebackers. I think we need to continue to run off tackle and inside more behind Zevin Jones, Kyle Hughes, and young Peyton Robinson.
3rd and goal at the Patriot 8. 9:54 to go here in the first half. Marshall in the shotgun. Sabito to his left. The Raider touchdown to Marquez White from 8 yards out. The Raiders are on the board.
Outstanding throw by Roman Marshall.
That was a quick. They got to the line quick, Marty, and Marquez beat his man off the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it looked like a backside shoulder fade route, but Marquez got open initially so fast on the line of scrimmage. Roman was just able to throw it up to the pylon on the backside of the end zone.
An 8-yard pass play from Marshall to White. White's 4th catch of the night. He's got 76 yards already, Marty, on 4 catches.
The ability of Marquez White getting off the line initially against man coverage is elite for a high school wide receiver.
And this is the first year that he has ever played the position.
So he did. He did. He's to play the position like when they were in 7-on-7 and when we go to football camps and colleges. So we always knew Marquez had the abilities. I just don't think it was necessarily utilized in the past because we had some strong receivers.
Jack Byers' kick is up and good. 21-7. Navarre cuts that 21-point lead down to 14. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Raiders have a trick in their bag coming up here on the kickoff, Marty.
We've moved the ball really well on offense. So some of the wrinkles that we've installed and put in this game, utilizing the RPO game, I wouldn't be surprised if we got back a little bit closer in this game against Pace.
Now his 11th touchdown pass of the season for Roman Marshall and the 6th touchdown reception for Marquez White. He leads the team by 1 over Brody Powers. Brody with 5.
They're both having pretty good seasons individually. It's just like Bob said earlier, some of the opportunities that we've had, especially with the turnovers, have just come at bad times. And sometimes that could have the momentum swing in the other direction big time.
But the Raiders get on the board to cut it to 14. Tyler. Actually, that is Jack Byer getting ready to put toe on leather. You're right, Tyler. Quez shows some flashes of Terrence Marshall.
Yeah, he's a brilliant route runner, and I'm glad we're able to see his talents this year on the field at receiver.
Terrence playing up at Western Michigan for Coach McIlvain. Byer getting ready to put toe on leather. Directional kick a little bit deeper. That's going to go out of bounds. They lined up to go right and ended up going left there, Marty. So Pace will get the ball at the 35.
Not sure how well Pace has returned the ball on special teams this year, but it seems like Navarre doesn't want to kick it deep at all.
Went out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
You truly don't want to give any team good field position, but especially Pace because they can run the ball really well. They might have the best offensive line in Florida.
Well, they might have one of the best offensive lines in the Southeast. 1st and 10 Patriots from their 35. 9:32 on the clock here in the second quarter. 21-7, Pace on top. Handoff up the gut, gets back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Actually may even lose a yard, Marty.
Yeah, we had a few Raiders on the tackle, mainly Matthew Lee, Bryce Wheeler, young Brady Teeson coming in for the assist as well.
The age is silent, as I've been corrected. Mr. Dad?
Yeah, Chris is a stand-up guy. He's a big-time family man, and he loves Brady Teeson.
Yes, he does. And Brady's been really improving his play over the last few weeks.
Yep.
2nd and 11 for the Patriots from their 34. Just bear with us on the video feed. The Wi-Fi, it's going to be a keeper by Brooks Washington. He's going to get it. I almost said almost broke that one. Brooks almost broke that one. Out to the 41, a gain of 7 for Washington, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
I'm telling you, running that quarterback power in an offense like this is very difficult to defend.
They have 3 young men that can go for 100 yards in a game. Brooks Washington, one of them. Mikael Williams, and then our young man back there, number 19, who's been filling in at quarterback as well, Tag Strickenberger.
That's a name.
3rd and 4 for the Panthers. I mean, not the Panthers, the Patriots. Williams is going to be close to the line. He's about a nose, and there's a late flag coming in. That might be on number 79, Mason Mathis.
He is a road grader.
There's a flag down. It came in late, and he threw it on the pile. If the carry stands, it's a first down for Pace. But I haven't seen what the call is yet. It looks like it's going against Pace, Marty.
Yeah, Matthew Lee on the tackle again. Seems like he's shaking up a little bit. I think he's about to come out of the game. No, he's going to stay in. Jason Lute coming into the game for the Navarre D-line.
The ball was a little bit short, and they're going to walk off. I think that's going to be holding against Pace. It's going to move him back inside the 35, back to the 34-yard line. That's the 3rd penalty of the night against Pace.
Yeah, Mason Mathis is very physical. Yep, he was finishing his block.
3rd and 11 for the Patriots from their 34. Washington back to pass. His receiver is going to fall right at the first down marker. Almost slipped before. They're going to be about a half yard short, Marty.
Yeah, you rarely see any receivers get that much space between them and Ezekiel Burgess. But the route was really, really good. He was so open that he fell down. Got
that
back
was
up.
Caleb Curry on the reception at 10 yards.
Really good route running by the senior.
That's going to bring up 4th and 1. And they're leaving the offense on the field. This could be a good chance for the Raider defense to stand tall here. They would get the ball back in Patriot territory if they can make the stop.
They are in the beast formation. Mikael Williams direct
He's
snap.
got the first down over the 45 out to the 48-yard line, 49-yard line, a gain of 5 and a Patriot first down.
Brady Teeson got to him right as he hit the line of scrimmage. That's a really tough play to defend, but good tackle by the junior linebacker.
2nd first down for Pace. High snap, the handoff to Mikael Williams. He's met right at the line of scrimmage. Pushes the line up forward into Patriot Raider territory down to the 49. A gain of 3 for Williams, 2nd and 7.
Number 43, Brody Delgatti Bird on the tackle.
Washington is your quarterback. We're not anywhere close to the Delaware, so he will not be crossing the Delaware tonight. 2nd and 7 for the Patriots.
Man.
That would have been 6 for Kasani. Isaiah Kasani. And it's the legal procedure will negate the. Oh, my.
Big break for the Patriots. Caden Bachelor was in motion.
Game changer.
Yeah.
Is reductionist.
Wow. The ball hit him right on his helmet.
And now we're going to are we going to have a timeout here or a water break?
Looks like it might be a water break.
Okay, with 6:17 to go here in the opening nap, 21-7 Pace on top of Navarre. The Patriots will face a 2nd and 12 after they mark 5 yards off on the penalty. Legal procedure. They'll be back in on their own end of the field.
This has actually been a pretty well played game by both sides. Like we mentioned before, the one turnover we had, the interception that led to the touchdown, and the busted coverage on the halfback pass. Outside of that, Bill, right now, it'd probably be
At times, Pace has seen a little out of sorts. I mean, yes, they've had a couple of big plays, but at times they've looked a little out of sorts.
Yeah, I would say some miscommunication, especially right there on that early snap. Typically, the center would make sure that the receiver that's going in motion.
I don't think I've ever seen that happen where he's snapping and it hits the guy in motion.
Yeah.
And it bounced up into Raiders' hand, but there was procedure. It's going to be Washington on the keeper, met right at the line of scrimmage. I believe that's Brady Thiessen.
Yes, it is.
Braden Thiessen with the tackle at the line of scrimmage, no gain, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 11.
We conversed earlier this year about Brady and the development at linebacker. Last year he was a defensive end playing on the outside, so now it seems like he's settled into that middle linebacker position.
We'll get the second half kickoff.
And the Raiders will get the ball to start the second half. So if they can force Pace the punt here, the Raiders could get the ball back, put a drive together and run out the clock. And it could be like Tom Brady and the Patriots always did when he was that quarterback, score in the last portion of the first half and then get the ball back in the second. Washington's going to roll out, and he's going to gain about 10. Down to the 44, the Raider 44. It's going to be a gain of 8 for Washington, and it's going to bring up 4th and 3.
Gotti Bird on the tackle again.
He's going to gain 9 on that. So it's going to be 4th and 3 for the Patriots at the Raider 43-yard line. A big play right here. It could change the momentum of this game, Marty.
Yeah, they are in the Wildcat formation. Michael Williams deep.
Washington, it's going to be the Mikael Williams, and I think he's stuffed.
Might be short.
He's short.
He might be short, Bill.
The official keeps going a little bit closer to the yards, the game, but I think they're going to give him the first down. That's a bad spot.
Wow.
That is a bad spot because his knee was down at the 42. His knee was down at the 42, and they spot the ball at the 41, and Coach Bagley's not very happy with the spot.
Yeah, that wasn't a good spot. Man. It's a close spot, but it wasn't a good one.
They actually ran Mikael Williams out of the
I think Coach Bagley asked for a measurement.
And he has that prerogative.
Yes,
I thought that was a bad spot because his knee went down at the 42. He stretched out, but where your knee is down when you go down, no matter where the ball at, it's where your knee is at.
This is one of those plays where I wish high school football had replays.
I wish we had replay.
Yeah.
We don't have replay, but I've never seen this.
That was truly a bad spot.
And it's almost like
Talk to the referee. They have to call the timeout, I think.
Yeah, well, Coach Bagley stepped on the field, and he just stood there until they realized that he wanted to have a measurement done, and they didn't move the sticks. So I think right now Bagley is communicating about why it shouldn't be a first down for one, and two, that he wanted to get a measurement done.
And they're not even going to give him a measurement.
Wow.
They gave him.
Game changer.
That could be you're right, Bob. That could be a game changer right there. They did not even give Coach Bagley the opportunity to have that ball measured. And I've never seen that, Marty, where a coach doesn't get – that's the coach's prerogative to get every call that's close. And they're going to throw an out pattern here. Bachelor's having a great first half inside the 35 down to about the 25-yard line. But that was just a bad spot. And the Patriots are the benefit of the bad spot.
I gotta give credit to Coach Bagley for stepping up and communicating with the referees, because that was definitely not a good call in our opinion. Pace came back on the next play, ran a misdirection rollout pass. Receiver was wide open because the linebackers all swarmed to the left side where the run was going to take place.
First down for the Patriots at Raider 26 with 4 minutes to go here in the opening half. 21-7, Navarre.
Jacob Bishop on the tackle.
That's going to be Brooks Washington on the keeper down to the 22. It's going to be a gain of 5 for Washington, bring up 2nd and 5.
Tell you what, very, very physical game right now. I've seen a few helmets come off during plays.
Did you like my Washington reference earlier?
Oh, I did. That was smooth, Bill. Telling you, I'm sitting here learning.
And a late flag, face mask against Navarre is going to give Pace a first down inside the 15-yard line, down to about the 11.
Gotta keep her cool.
Yeah, that was a legit call by the ref.
Can't say the first down spot was, though.
We're in the Wildcat.
Mikhail Williams out of the Wildcat, going to hand off to Washington. He's up the middle inside the 5, down to the 4. A gain of 7 for Washington. 2nd and 3 coming up for the Patriots at the Raider 4-yard line. No, we're fine. That is the Wi-Fi, and it's been charged.
Just check.
You've been Bob. You've been charged. You're ready to go for the rest of the night.
Good stand by the Raider D-line. Michael Williams was in the Wildcat again.
He gains about a yard down to the 3. It's going to be 3rd and 2, a long 2.
Great.
Give Williams 1 yard on the carry.
Really good penetration by Bryce Wheeler. He's over there one-on-one with Grant Wise. Amazing inside move to get in on the off-tackle run by Michael Williams.
As they're going to get near the goal line, if they're not in, that's going to be a first down for Pace down to the 1-yard line, 1st and goal. That was Williams on the carry, a gain of 3. Clock down to 2:20. Counting here in the first half, 21-7 Pace on top.
Michael Williams has been running the ball really well in these Wildcat situations right now. He's running right behind the center and guard. Quarterback power.
They're going to have a measurement here. Wow, they're going to give him one now?
That was a weird play.
Bob, you're the official here.
Yeah, that was weird.
What was the question?
Pick up the field mic for me.
Well,
if a coach requests a measurement,
sure,
shouldn't he be granted that measurement?
Absolutely.
And they did not. They did not grant Coach Bagley that measurement out here at the 41-yard line. 1st and goal, they get the first down.
Yeah, it was very surprising because the chains still weren't moved yet. Not sure why they stopped it. Quarterback power again. He's in for the touchdown.
Well, with a little assistance from the white hat, Pace is into the end zone.
Yeah, like Bob said, that could be a pivotal moment in the game for sure.
Most definitely. And who ran that one in, Marty? Was that Williams?
Michael Williams, yes, sir.
His 3rd touchdown on the night. His 19th on the season. So Navarre with the 2 minutes on the clock. They have 2 timeouts left. Kick is up by Caleb Nelson. And good. 28-7 Pace.
For those just tuning in, this is a much better game than the score actually says, being brutally honest. There's been some bad play calls against Navarre right now and a few busted plays. Other than that, it's been a heavyweight bout.
28-7 Pace.
You know, I think, considering everything, I think Navarre defense, they've given up 28 points, but they've played pretty well. I mean, field position has been killing Navarre, frankly.
You're right. Like Bill's been saying most of the season, not really sure why we're kicking everything short. But we definitely don't. We want to stay away from giving any team good field position, especially a team like Pace.
I like the conversation going back and forth, but let's please keep it civil. We don't need any negativity coming across our chat. And if you are negative, then I will just remove you from the chat. Nelson getting ready to put toe on leather from the 40. Another long kick. It's going to be 2 yards deep. Third touchback of the night for Nelson on the kickoffs. Got quite a leg there, Marty.
Does he train with Brady as well?
He does not.
He's got a boot. Big leg.
2:04 on the clock. 28-7 pace on top. The Raiders have 2 minutes and 2 timeouts.
Speaking of field position, Navarre has been starting basically on their own 20-yard line tonight.
Well, with the boot of Nelson, that's where you're going to start on the 20. Their only other time was at the 11 when Marquez returned it out to the 11.
Yeah, these are the small details that you don't realize in a game when you're looking at the score. But when you check out the film and you see the field position battle, you can understand why pace is up a lot.
It's going to be the keeper by Marshall. He's out over the 25, out to about the 27, 28. Give him 7 on the play.
We've run well consistently off tackle tonight behind Kyle
Nice
Hughes.
RPO there by Roman Marty.
Run right behind Kyle Hughes, Connor Bates.
2nd and 3 for the Raiders.
Got trips right. Tucker Williams at tight end the game. Ooh.
Oh, and that's got to be a flag. Where's the flag? There it comes. That's a late hit on a defenseless receiver.
Yeah, that was targeting for sure. Hopefully Marquez is okay.
Oh, come on. Some of the Pace fans saying that's a great hit. You don't know football if you call that a great hit.
Yeah, maybe back in the late 90s, early 2000s, that would still be considered a good hit. But nowadays, we understand what's happening, with concussion protocol. Got to take care of the players.
Players are bigger.
Absolutely. They're bigger, faster, stronger. That safety should have let up. But Navarre is definitely gonna benefit from a personal foul, which is good.
Florida High School needs to address that.
Yeah. Well, we're going to turn off the field, Mike, because I will not have that type of.
Sorry about that.
No, not you, Bob. The individual down here in the stands below us.
40 yards.
1st and 10 Raiders from the 42. 1:30 on the clock. Marshall back to pass, and he hits Brody Powers out to the 46.
Another penalty. Hopefully this is not on Marquez, but it's chippy down there. We're in a district game. Obviously, the pace in Navarre. Oh,
wow. Come on. Now
that's Kyle Hughes.
And I know the coach is not very happy with number 2. They're celebrating, but the coach is not very happy. I think that's going to be offsetting penalties over there. 3-yard pass play, 4-yard pass play to Brody Powers.
I'd never condone any penalties as a coach, but it's always good to see the big bubbas coming out, taking up for their skill players, ensuring that it doesn't get out of hand and that the players are safe. So I like that play by Kyle Hughes going out and taking up for Marquez White because Marquez did back up. Number 2, Caleb Curry, was up in his face, talking a lot to him. Kyle just wanted to go out and protect him. Good job.
Good catch by Brody Powers right there. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6 for the Raiders at their 46. 1 minute on the clock here in the second quarter. Marshall back to pass. He's got a receiver, and he throws it right to. I'm not sure really who he was playing that one. Throwing that one to. That's just a bad pass by Marshall.
Hey, Bill, he was throwing the seam route to Marquez White. The thing is, he kind of stared him down because he had good time in the pocket. The safety, number 25, Isaiah Purifoy, he did a good job of reading the quarterback and breaking on the ball. Sad thing is, we had Tucker Williams wide open in the seam. If Roman Marshall could have identified the courage and hit him, we probably would have had a touchdown to Tucker Williams.
Yeah, he was looking for Tucker Williams on the way, and he had plenty of time to throw the ball, Marty.
Yeah, well,
because the O-line's been doing their job tonight.
No, yeah, he had good protection. He stared down Marquez and the safety. He saw it. Jump the pass.
First down, Patriots at the Raider 28. Washington back to pass. Out here in the left flat is the pass to Tag Strickenberger. And a gain down to the 9-yard line. A gain of 18 to Strickenberger, his first catch of the night.
Yeah, Pace is doing a lot of great combo routes. They're running wheel routes out to the boundary, and it's taking that corner in the cover 3 out deep, leaving the underneath stuff. Looks like they're going to call a face mask on Zeke Burgess.
The Raiders just need to gather themselves here, Marty.
Yeah, it's real chippy down there tonight. I mean, obviously this is a rivalry game with Navarre. Navarre has dominated the rivalry for a long time. So when Pace gets an opportunity to run it up on Navarre, they're going to do everything they can. And right now they're talking a lot, and our Navarre defense specifically is starting to get a little handsy with their tackling.
So it's a face mask penalty, but it's only 2 yards.
Michael Williams
Half the
again.
distance to go. And Williams in for the 4th time on the night. Take the lead out to 34-7 with 22 seconds to go. They take advantage of the short field once again.
Roman has been throwing the ball pretty well tonight. He's been making decent decisions. The 2 interceptions were pretty bad, but yeah. Can't make those kind of critical mistakes in these games, especially district games.
Williams in for the 4th time tonight. Nelson looking to remain perfect on the night as he's made his first 4 attempts. A bad snap. And you can't return it, so that's what you do is just go down on the ball.
Great hustle by Zeke Burgess.
No attempt on the extra point, so that doesn't go against Caleb's stats.
Great hustle by Zeke Burgess and Landon Johns on that play.
Bad snap there. 34-7 pace with 22 seconds to go.
They're not laying down. They're fighting out there,
Literally. Good observation there, Bob. 22.4 seconds to go here in the first half. 34-7. Pace on top. Navarre will get the ball to start the second half. And the Raiders have 142 yards of offense here in the first half. Moving the ball on the ground and the air. 54 yards rushing, 88 yards passing. But the 2 turnovers have hurt them.
We shall see, Bob.
Always a battle when Santa Rosa County foes get together. Nelson getting ready to put toe on leather. This one's high and deep, but it is returnable. Nope, 2 yards deep. Nelson with his 4th touchback of the night. Raiders have only been able to return 1, and that was the opening kickoff. Actually, no, that was their first possession after they scored. So 34-7, 22.4 seconds to go here in the first half. Irish Bills, Seminole Bob, Marty Wilson here on IrishBillSports.com. Irish Bill Sports Live 944 on YouTube. Wherever you're at, I'm hoping that you're enjoying the broadcast thus far. I know our chat line's getting a lot of action tonight, Marty.
Yeah, it's live. A lot of passionate fans in the Navarre area. Pace as well.
The handoff going to go to Zabito. He's get positive yardage out over the 20 to the 22-yard line, depending on the spot. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8 for Navarre. Looked like Zabito.
Yeah, it was Ilon. Got upended at the 22-yard line.
And that's the last play of the first half. Your halftime score, Pace 34. And Navarre 7 here on IrishBillSports.com. We're going to go to commercial break, and so you can hear who is our sponsors that allows us to bring you the broadcast each and every Friday night from wherever the Raiders are playing, or Tuesday night at Culver's and Wednesday night at Buffalo Wild Wings. We will be back after this lengthy commercial break.
Craig Culver of Culver's. Before farm to table, before field to fork, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
A strong work ethic takes pride in a job well done. This is the kind of person you need. Express Employment Professionals can help because we understand what it takes to hire the right person. It takes real people, real interviews. We find good people, matching the right skills with the right jobs from the production floor to the front office. Express knows jobs. Get to know Express. Go to expresspros.com to find a location near you.
Great teams have great support. The Navarre Raiders have one of the best support organizations, the Navarre Raider Quarterback Club. All the members see to it that the Raiders have all available necessities to keep the Raiders on track. Well, they're seeing to it that they are properly fed, have good transportation, are making sure that all Raider fans can hear all the exciting Navarre Raider football action. The Navarre Raider Quarterback Club is there to make it happen. Thanks, Navarre Raider Quarterback Club, for your support of your winning Navarre Raiders on IrishBillSports.com. University Lending Group, located in Harvest Village, is Navarre's local mortgage lender. The buying, building, or refinancing a dream home is in your future. You need to contact University Lending Group. Jennifer Gomes, Stacy Wright, and Sheila Billingham are the loan specialists who have the experience to take you step by step to make your buying, building, or refinancing experiences smooth. So University Lending at 752 Navarre Parkway, 356, or call us at 850-396-0322. The Hustle isn't named after anyone, not after a designer, definitely not after a mythological god. It's not about stripes or ranking or status. The Hustle is real. The Hustle is about you. So keep in mind when you're repping and rocking Hustle Hard USA streetwear, you can tell all the onlookers that this mark, this brand represents your hustle, your grind. You put in that time, that sweat, that pain. Now it's up to you to show them all what you got. Win or lose, the hustle is real. Go to www.hustlehardusa.com and I can guarantee you, you will not be disappointed. Navarre Fitness is where old school meets new. Whether you're into free weights or the latest and greatest weightlifting equipment, they will meet your needs. They have cardio machines as well if you want to get your sweat on. Whatever direction you decide to go, trainers Clay Horton, Rick Grubbs, Andrew Coase, and Stephanie Hunt will be there to assist you along the way. So what are you waiting for? Oh yeah, how do I join? Just go to navarrefitness.net and check out our rates or call us at 850-816-5434. You can even stop by our location at 8700B Navarre Parkway in Navarre. You can also visit our sister gym, Midway Fitness, at 5660 Gulf Breeze Parkway, Unit 1. Both facilities are open 24/7. We are the place to go to get you started on the road to a better you. Join Irish Bill and his cast of characters every Tuesday evening at 8 at Culver's of Navarre for Irish Bill's Twist on Sports, where they will give you their own twist on sports. On Wednesday nights, it's the Buffalo Wild Wings Coaches Show at Buffalo Wild Wings in Navarre, where you'll hear live interviews with Navarre coaches, players, managers, cheerleaders, and many more from Raider Nation. It doesn't stop there, as you can catch exciting Navarre Raider football on Friday nights, whether at home or on the road. Remember, your place for sports is none other than IrishBillSports.com or on YouTube at Irish Bill Sports Live 944.
Welcome back to Pace High School. Irish Bill Seminole Bob at the half. 34-7 Pace on top. Let's go to the scoreboard. Brought to you by FloridaHighSchoolFootball.com. Deerfield Windsor 28-14 over McLean in the fourth quarter. Baker over Port St. Joe 17-7, looking to go undefeated in the regular season, Robert.
That's their last regular season game, Bill Hamill.
Lincoln has come back on Godby 28-24 in the fourth. Bishop Moore over Florida High 56-35. Madison County over Apopka 43-6.
Oops.
Booker T. Washington over Destin in the third quarter 30-7. Chipley over Jeff County 35-0 third quarter. Crestview over Tate 31-6 in the third quarter. Niceville over Milton 21-7 in the third. Bluntstown over Holmes County 32-6 in the third. 41-0 Taylor County over Mariana. West Florida over Pensacola 17-14 at the half. Northview over Central Alabama 47-0 at the half. At the half, Choctaw 27 for Wall Beach 3. Jay 30-6 at the half over Weewaw. Walton at the half over Freeport in a high-scoring game, 46-28. Rutherford trailing Bay in the second quarter. I don't know if this score is correct. 58-14.
I don't know. Lighthouse
is losing to Central right now, going for back-to-back victories. Central 13-7. Liberty County in a final, 49-0. And Wakulla in 2 overtimes over Baker County, 13-7.
Has Liberty County played Bluntstown?
I would have to look at their schedule. But
schedule.
Liberty County, Coach Jared Tranquil has had a great season over Liberty
He
County.
sure has.
I believe they're 7-3 on the season. Their regular season is done. They will be a playoff team, most definitely.
Playoff?
Your score at the half here, 34-7. Navarre trailing on the road. Navarre comes in at 1-7, Pace 7-1. They are the District 1 Class 6A champions for the third straight year. And they're doing it on the ground and a couple of big plays in the first half, Bob.
Yeah, I big plays, halfback pass, had a couple blown coverages, but
a couple of Raider turnovers.
Yeah, you can't give a good team like that.
Most definitely. I think we got some college games going on tonight too. Do we not?
College
games. The World Series, give you an update. Blue Jays, Dodgers tied at 2 in the fifth. Blue Jays are the home team in that one because they are the top seed in the American League. Let's see if we can go over and check the scoreboard. Charlotte trailing North Texas in the third quarter, 27-20. California over Virginia Tech, 20-10. The final, Dartmouth over Columbia in the Brain Bowl, 49-3.
We have a kid from South Walton playing for Columbia, Halverson.
I believe we have a Niceville young man that's playing for Dartmouth, too. Games coming up here in a little bit. Boise State at Nevada and Montana at Sacramento State. Those are your college games going on tonight. Let's turn over to our halftime stats. For the Raiders with 144 yards of total offense, 88 passing, 56 on the ground. Roman Marshall, 6 of 11 for 92 yards, a touchdown and 2 picks. On the ground, Curtis Sanders, 6 carries, 32 yards. Xylon Zabito, 5 carries for 18. In the air, we have Marquez White, 4 catches for 76 yards and a score. And 2 catches for Brody Powers for 16 yards. Raiders with 148 yards of offense. For Pace, 218 yards, 121 rushing, 97 passing. 3 for 4 passing for Brooks Washington for 43 yards. Mikael Williams 1 for 1 for 54 on the ground, leading the way with a 1 long touchdown run for Caden Batchelor, 56 yards. He's their leading ground carrier. 11 carries for 30 yards from Mikael Williams. And 5 carries for Brooks Washington for 11 yards. And there's your halftime stats. 2 catches for Batchelor as well for 69 yards.
So, Coach, what are you saying to your troops at halftime for Navarre?
We didn't play a totally bad first half. We showed some signs of moving the ball on the ground. We just got to keep our heads in the game. Let's make this a 48-minute game without a running clock. I know you don't throw that running clock in there, but anytime that you get a 27-point lead at halftime, that has to come into your mindset.
Yeah, I mean, they'll get the second half kickoff.
Get the second half kickoff, move down the field, put some points on the board, and let's get the second half started off in solid fashion. But it's senior night here at Pace High School. Marty, check in. Let me get you the field mic turned on, Marty.
Can you hear me?
How we doing?
Like I was saying earlier, it's a much better game than the score says. 34-7 is not where we want to be, but I've seen some really good things, specifically the running game off tackle. The RPO game is still looking really good. Just got to have Roman make some better decisions overall. The 2 interceptions were uncalled for sure. He had time in both situations, so you just got to do the little things, and the field position battle has been huge for Pace. Putting them in great field position is not a good thing.
Big props to the Big Bubbas, as they've been giving Marshall plenty of time, and they've been giving Xylon and Curtis room to run.
Yeah, I mean, he's had like 2 pressures tonight, but he was still able to get outside and throw some good passes. Like you're saying,
the big play where he found Marquez on the 37-yard gain.
Yes, sir.
After he was about 15 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he was. But that Raider O-line is playing really well tonight. We got to make sure we give them some credit for sure.
I've not seen Curtis.
He did not play in the second quarter. Xylon played the whole second quarter.
So I wonder if.
Hope he's okay.
I think he's good. I seen him coming off the field on defense. Curtis ran the ball pretty good early.
Maybe they're concentrating on him playing defense more in the second half and allowing Xylon, who hasn't had a whole lot of carries coming into this game. Maybe they're giving Zabito a chance because he is their future.
Do you play the other senior quarterback?
I think you keep Roman in there until he gives him a reason not to. But they got to quit. There we go. My foot went a little stray there and hit the power button there.
It reminds me of that scene in Airplane. Air traffic control pulls.
What can I make out of this? I can make a hat. I can make a ship.
Great movie.
That is a great movie. Young folks today, you need to go back and watch that movie. It is really funny. Some of it you may not understand because it's 1980s humor.
Right.
But it is a funny movie.
We're like ESPN, Entertainment Sports Network.
Yes, we are. Da-da-da.
Speaking of ESPN, they had the old TNT crew on there for a basketball.
That's right. Yeah.
Did they?
Oh, yeah,
Chuck.
That's fun, man. It's a good setup.
I love those guys.
Ernie Smith, Ernie Sanders.
Charles Barkley has to be one of the funniest human beings walking the face of the earth.
Yeah, he's exceptional when it comes to the one-liners. Also, Shaquille O'Neal, man, he's funny too.
Well, Brady got a chance to meet Shaq when he was at Miles College because Charles donated $1 million to Miles College.
Wow.
So Brady got to meet him. He shook his hand. He said, "Dad, his hand was twice the size of mine." And Brady's 5'8.5", and Charles is what, 6'6"?
Yeah, but I mean, Brady's not a small human.
No, he's not. But Charles Barkley made him look really small.
The Mound of Round. I saw him in Tallahassee when I was a student.
When he was 305 pounds in college.
The Mound of Round.
Mound of Rebound. Mound of Rebound.
And
was
hey,
his
if you look at the old highlights now, like he was pretty muscular back then. He wasn't just
he could jump.
Yeah, he wasn't just a fat guy. Like he was muscular, strong.
But, he donated $1 million to the Miles College football team.
Oh, that's cool.
And he does a lot of great things for colleges throughout the country, and especially for HBCUs.
Yes, in Alabama as well. He does. Obviously, Auburn alum. He does a lot for Auburn too, man. Charles Barkley is a very frugal man, but he loves to give back to the communities.
Yeah. And someone check Tyler Bandy checking bed. Kyle Hughes is a pretty funny guy. Do you know Kyle? Is Kyle a funny guy?
Kyle is really funny.
Well,
you got to get to know him for him to open up like that around you. but he's very funny.
Well, the reason I have on love Kyle is because he's a big Notre Dame football fan. And
but on that gridiron,
oh, he's nasty.
Maybe we should nickname him after tonight, the Nasty Boys or something. You know, to come into defense of their teammate, I don't believe in the dirty stuff, but that shows something.
Well, I go back and forth with my son all the time about celebrating in football, and I think it's getting a little out of hand.
Oh, that was
tonight for the guy celebrating because he took a dive on a penalty, got a penalty out of it, but his coach didn't let him celebrate for very long on the sideline.
He'd be celebrating on the bench.
Yeah, I mean, it was a smart play by the young man, Caleb Curry, on pace, but you're right. He shouldn't have did that. And it was good to see his coaches coaching him up when he got to the sidelines.
Yeah, and luckily they threw a flag on both individuals, so nothing was marked off. But 34-7, pace at the half. We're going to head back out for commercial breaks, and we'll come back with second half action. It's senior night here at Pace. Marty Wilson, Seminole Bob, Irish Bill on Irish Bill Sports Live, 944 on YouTube. We'll be back after this commercial break.
Craig Culver of Culver's. Before farm to table, before field to fork, there was just good, wholesome food. Grown by America's farm families, prepared fresh at Culver's, and always served with a smile. We still cook every Butterburger to order using fresh 100% Midwest beef and craft our frozen custard right in the restaurant using family farm fresh dairy. So thank you, farmers. Welcome to Delicious.
A strong work ethic takes pride in a job well done. This is the kind of person you need. Express Employment Professionals can help because we understand what it takes to hire the right person. It takes real people, real interviews. We find good people, matching the right skills with the right jobs from the production floor to the front office. Express knows jobs. Get to know Express. Go to expresspros.com to find a location near you.
Sometimes all you need to change your life is a sign. Like an actual sign that's like above you. And no, I don't love B-dubs just because I'm a buffalo with wings. Frankly, that's offensive and reductionist. It's like they made beer into a place and gave that place sports and chicken wings. And the people, the best.
Marty! You're dead weight!
Yeah, this place is kind of like heaven. You know, without needing to get hit by a bus. Let's go sports bar!
Great teams have great support. The Navarre Raiders have one of the best support organizations, the Navarre Raider Quarterback Club. All the members see to it that the Raiders have all available necessities to keep the Raiders on track. Well, they're seeing to it that they are properly fed, have good transportation, are making sure that all Raider fans can hear all the exciting Navarre Raider football action. The Navarre Raider Quarterback Club is there to make it happen. Thanks, Navarre Raider Quarterback Club, for your support of your winning Navarre Raiders on IrishBillSports.com. University Lending Group, located in Harvest Village, is Navarre's local mortgage lender. A buying, building, or refinancing a dream home is in your future. You need to contact University Lending Group. Jennifer Gomes, Stacy Wright, and Sheila Billingham are the loan specialists who have the experience to take you step by step to make your buying, building, or refinancing experiences smooth. So University Lending at 752 Navarre Parkway, Suite 56, or call us at 850-396-0322. The Hustle isn't named after anyone, not after a designer, definitely not after a mythological god. It's not about stripes or ranking or status. The Hustle is real. The Hustle is about you. So keep in mind when you're repping and rocking Hustle Hard USA streetwear, you can tell all the onlookers that this mark, this brand represents your hustle, your grind. You put in that time, that sweat, that pain. Now it's up to you to show them all what you got. Win or lose, the hustle is real. Go to www.hustlehardusa.com and I can guarantee you, you will not be disappointed. Navarre Fitness is where old school meets new. Whether you're into free weights or the latest and greatest weightlifting equipment, they will meet your needs. They have cardio machines as well if you want to get your sweat on. Whatever direction you decide to go, Trainers Clay Horton, Brick Grubbs, Andrew Coase, and Stephanie Hunt will be there to assist you along the way. So what are you waiting for? Oh yeah, how do I join? Just go to navarrefitness.net and check out our rates or call us at 850-816-5434. You can even stop by our location at 8700B Navarre Parkway in Navarre. You can also visit our sister gym, Midway Fitness, at 5660 Gulf Breeze Parkway, Unit 1. Both facilities are open 24/7. We are the place to go to get you started on the road to a better you. You have just unlocked the door to the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound and of sight. You are moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of offense and defense. You have just crossed over into the Irish Bill Sports Zone.
Welcome back to Pace High School. This Irish Bill Seminole Bob with the halftime score of Pace 34. I had to get that Irish Bill Sports Zone in there because we're getting close to Halloween. Next Friday night, our last game of the season will be on Halloween night.
I'm wearing my mask now.
You are. Do you ever take it off?
Sometimes.
Do you? When you clean it, do you just leave it on there and just clean it?
I'm going to wear it next time Coach O bangs on the stall door when I'm in at Culver's.
We missed Coach O this week. If you get a chance on Culver's on Tuesday night, once in a while we'll get a surprise visit from Coach O.
Yep.
But you never see Bob and Coach O together at the same time. Is that coincidental? I think not. But tune in Tuesday night at Culver's. We'll be on next week, and then we'll have one more week. We'll have our final show the following week.
Gosh, went by so fast.
It has. It's like our son Raider Riley. He's growing up so quickly. But we got second half action coming up here. Navarre at Pace. Navarre will get the ball to start the second half as they trail 34-7. See if we got any more final scores since we last gave you the score updates. Northview 60-0 over Central Alabama. Madison County 43-6 over Apopka. Bishop Moore over Florida High. Bishop Moore is 10-0 on the season. They're 56-35 over Florida High. And Liberty County over Hilliard 49-0. 13-7. Double overtime game, 13-7. That's odd to have a double overtime game when it's only 13-7 between Baker County and Wakulla. So those are your halftime scores. Irish Bill, Seminole Bob, Marty Wilson. Marty's on the camera for the third quarter. Bob's joining me back here to do some color and analytics here in the second quarter. I know, easy for me to say, right? Caleb Nelson, 4 of his 5 kickoffs have found the end zone. The other one went down to about the 4-yard line. So quite the leg from this young man. End over end kick is coming down at the goal line, 2 yards deep. Touchback number 5 for the young man. The Raiders will start out from their 20 once again, Bob.
Very impressive. He's got a cannon for a leg, that's for dang sure.
34-7, Pace on top here in the third quarter, just underway. Like I said, Irish Bill, Seminole Bob, Marty Wilson from Pace High School on this October 24th night. Where has the year gone, Bob?
Yeah, exactly. We're trying to get scored of South Walton Catholic. That had district.
That's for the district title, is it not?
It is, yeah.
Being played over at Catholic tonight, if I remember right.
That is correct.
Roman Marshall brings the offense back out. Twins to the far side. Actually, they're going to send trips to the far side. Single back in the backfield is Curtis Sanders. To the left of Marshall. It's going to be Marshall on the RPO to the outside. And Pace defense does a good job of stretching that one out to the sideline. And Marshall is going to lose the 1 yard on the play, bring up 2nd and 11.
Yeah, between the tackles, Navarre's had success running. Not seeing Curtis. Looks like, is that Zabito in the game?
Curtis in backfield number 22. He switches over to the left side of Marshall. 2nd and 11 for the Raiders from their own 19. just underway here in the second half. The handoff
Fumble
on the ground, and Pace is going to recover. It looks like third turnover of the night for Navarre.
I don't know. That was Curtis not getting the ball or just a
I think it was just a bad exchange.
Yeah. Oof. That's not how you want to start the second half.
And that's going to give Pace the short field once again at the 20. That fumble goes on the quarterback because the exchange was not made.
Correct.
The Raiders with one turnover in each quarter so far.
7 on defense here.
The
Running
handoff
off tackle.
A big hit from the backside. Who was the bus that hit me on that one there, Bob?
Yeah. Is that 20 Johns on the tackle?
Landon Johns, what a hit from the
Are
backside.
they related, Peyton?
No.
Okay.
No relation.
Just
the Johns moved down from Kansas after COVID. So they've been down here since about 2021. Peyton Johns.
Yeah.
His family, his dad, Brian, and Ashley.
I wonder if he was named after number 18.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was. He is.
Yeah.
So the handoff is going to go to Washington. The Raiders defense sticks him up at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job.
No gain for Washington.
Jet sweep. He turned it inside.
After the 7-yard gain by, I got to look at Strickenberger. I know, easy for you to say, huh?
Yeah.
3rd and 3 for the Patriots as they take over the short field on the Raiders' third turnover of the night.
Penalty flag. Probably going to be sideline warning here.
Sideline warning. Coach Van Smith in his first full year at Pace, taking over for his dad, Kent Smith. 3rd and 3 for the Patriots at the Raider 13. Washington in the quarterback position. It's going to be a late handoff. A great defense by the Raiders. Great pursuit.
Yeah.
Landon Johns and number 21, Noah Warner, in on the tackle.
Good job, Noah.
The handoff went to the up back. And Nelson will come out for the field goal attempt. So great job by the Raider defense to hold them to a field goal attempt.
Absolutely. Now, we've seen some trickiness with a halfback pass. Would we see a fake here?
Blocked! And it's blocked.
Raiders have done it all season.
Pick it up, and run. And it's still on the ground. And it's still on the ground. And it's still on the ground. And the Raiders are finally going to recover all the way back at the Pace 15-yard line. They blocked a field goal, and about 4 or 5 people touched it. And Zeke Burgess recovered the blocked field goal, and the defense steps up big for Navarre.
Wow, that was great. That's a 60-yard field goal?
After the block punt, they were at the 13-yard line, actually the 15 after the loss. So they were attempting a 32-yard field goal. So from the 15-yard line down to they're going to spot the ball at the 13 of Pace. So 37 and 35 is 72 yards on the block field goal attempt. The Raiders take over.
I've never seen that before.
So Raiders 1st and 10 at the Patriot 13-yard. Actually, they're going to spot the ball at the 14 on the blocked field goal. The Raiders' second block field goal attempt on the season. The handoff to Zabito, off right tackle inside the 10, down inside the 5, and that could be a momentum changer, Bob.
Could. I mean, most definitely.
Was that Curtis? Curtis back in there. Curtis with the carry. He's going to get inside the 10-yard line. A gain of 8 for Sanders, 2nd and 2 for the Raiders as they're inside the Patriot 10-yard line, down at the 7. Sanders back into the left of Marshall. 2nd and 2 for the Raiders. The handoff is going to go to Sanders. That's a quick pass to Brody Powers for the touchdown.
Wow.
I did not even see that one.
RPO.
And the Raiders will probably go for 2. A 7-yard touchdown to Powers. That's his 6th touchdown of the season, so he ties Marquez White for the team lead. The 13th touchdown pass of the season for Roman Marshall. That was a beautiful pass and catch. So the Raiders take advantage of the blocked field goal attempt, and they go 2 plays, 15 yards, and they put 6 back on the board at 8:47 mark of the third quarter. Jack Byer in for the extra point. Snap is good, holds good, the kick is up, and it is through. 34-14 is your score. The Raiders defense steps up big right there on the block field goal. It changed the possession 72 yards. 3 or 4 people put their hands on the ball, and it kind of reminded me of the old Dave Casper play back for the Oakland Raiders. Mm-hmm. That's the reason that they changed the rule from you cannot advance a fumble. Only the person that fumbles the ball can advance the ball on 4th down. And that's why they changed that rule. Dave Castor kept fumbling it into the end zone, and the Raiders scored. And they changed that rule after Dave Castor, a big tight end, Notre Dame tight end. Great career at Notre Dame and with the Oakland Raiders. So the Raiders will be teeing it off from the 40-yard line as they score with 8:47 to go here in the third to cut it to 20. Byer getting ready to put toe on leather. Landon Johns. We know what this means, don't we, Marty? And I think Pace knows what it means, too. An onside kick. They were all over it. They did not flinch at all. They knew it was coming. But the Raiders get 7 on the board after they blocked the field goal. And it cuts the lead 34-14. So it'll be 1st and 10 at Pace with 8:46 to go here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 at their 47. Sprint right. Bachelor's having a big game, and he's going to have a nice gain here on the tackle at the 40-yard line by Chase Moses. It's a gain of 13 for Bachelor, and he's having a huge game, Bob.
Sure is.
2 carries for 69 yards. Pace coming to line of scrimmage quickly. Washington turns to hand it off, but no one there to hand it off to. He's going to get back to line of scrimmage. Actually, he's going to lose one. It's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Clock down to 8:15 here in the third. 34-14. Pace on top. Second and 11 from the 41. 8 minutes on the clock here in the third. Strickenberger is going to venture outside. Washington makes one player miss. He's got a big gain. He's going to try and find the end zone. I can't see it from here.
Short. 2-yard line.
2-yard line, a gain of 39 on the keeper by Brooks Washington. Nice RPO there. He was never going to pass. It's a fake handoff, and he kept it himself. Called his own number, Bob.
Yep. Good running. That's wow. That's
first and goal for the
run.
First and goal for the Patriots at the Raider 2. Tag Strickenberger is going to push his way into the end zone. A 3-play drive. 53 yards. And less than about a minute off the clock.
Right behind Mathis and Brent Wise.
So the Patriots back on the board quickly to stretch the lead out to 40-14. Two-yard run by Strickenberger. And the Patriots up 40-14. Nelson coming in for the extra point unless they are going to go for two, and it looks like they are. At the 7:38 mark. I don't know why they're running the clock on an extra point. You don't run the clock on an extra point unless he didn't get in. He didn't get into the end zone, so on that previous play.
Interesting.
So there was no score there. 34-14 is still your score as the clock continues. That's why the clock was still running. (34-14) pace. Brooks Washington at quarterback for the Patriots. They're inside the. There must have been a penalty in there, Bob, because they're back outside. They were back outside the 10. Washington's going to gain 2 yards on that one. They must have had a penalty on that.
Yeah, I frankly did not see it. Didn't see a flag, didn't see an indication. 3rd and goal here.
3rd and goal for the Patriots at the Raiders 6. See if the Raiders defense can.
Wide open if they could get to him. Nice pursuit.
By Bryce Wheeler and a bunch of Raiders. Landon Johns in there as well. Washington's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, it looks like. Maybe gain 1. It's going to be 4th down.
Yeah, I mean, Johns committed a mortal sin leaving your feet, but it blocked the view of the quarterback.
But they're going to bring Caleb Nelson back for another field goal attempt. See if the Raiders can block another one. Great push up front by the Raiders on that last block.
They did.
So a field goal attempt coming up.
They block extra points.
Equipment
can throw a flag.
Oh, the kicker didn't have a.
Are they sending the offense back out or the backup kicker?
I have no idea.
I'm not sure what's going on here.
No indication.
White Hat needs to get control of this one. He calls pace timeout. That's what's going on. With 5:24 to go here in the 3rd quarter, 34-14. No touchdown on that run by the Patriots. And now they have a 4th down and looking to kick a field goal.
Well, I mean, that's a moral victory. They are averaging, 27 points a game?
Coming into the season, yeah, they're averaging 34.3, so they're right at their season average right now.
Yeah.
And giving up 13-3, which is they're at their season average right now.
Yep.
So they are sending the offense back out on the field. Brooks Washington's bringing his offense back out. 4th down and goal at the 5. Let's see if the Raiders defense can make a big stand here.
Yeah.
I will bring the house.
I agree. Nice play there. Zeke Burgess.
And the Raiders defense steps up once again on 4th down.
Wow, that's huge. It should, yeah.
Big play by Zeke Burgess right there.
Just did a wraparound, did everything he could.
So the Raiders keep the score right there, 34-14.
The Raiders need to be careful here. Inside, where are they at?
They're at their 5-yard line, I think.
Yeah.
Wow.
What a third quarter, Bill Hamill.
So far, so good for the Raiders.
Yeah.
It's been Raiders here in a blocked field goal. Fourth down conversion by Pace goes astray. The Raiders take the ball after the blocked field goal 14 yards for a score. Cut the lead to 20. But they're backed up at their own 5. But the defense does their job once again. Marshall standing at the 1 yard line. Good snap and everything coming up right here. The handoff goes to the running back. I believe that was Curtis Sanders in there. Looks like he's going to get about 2 or 3 yards.
Every time you say Curtis Sanders, I want to think it's Curtis
Actually,
Martin.
no, that is Ben Eberhardt, number
Ben.
32.
Yeah.
No, that's not Ben. That is Luke Eberhardt.
Luke,
I am not your father.
I am not your father.
2nd and 8 for the Raiders. Off left tackle, nice gain over the 10. Out to about the 12.
3rd and 3. Well, there's going to be some sore people tomorrow. Sore people after this game. There've been some. This is what they call a slobber knocker. A lot of big hitting.
Is that no? That was Curtis Sanders. That was not Luke Eberhardt. That was Curtis Sanders on that last one. Last 2 carries. 3rd and 5 for the Raiders. Marshall back to pass.
Run the ball, son.
Brody Powers with the catch. Out of bounds, first down, Raiders.
Get that man outside the pocket.
Brody,
He's always
is this the most catches in a game?
I got to see the distance. They were at their 12-yard line. That ball's out to the 4. So a 28-yard gain to Brody Powers. His 4th catch of the game for 51 yards. And a Raider first down.
If Pace has a weakness, I think it's their secondary. And the linebackers don't cover it especially well.
That's reductionist.
There's reductionists.
First down, Raiders from their 40. Handoff off left tackle. Nice game by the Raiders. Their offense is starting to roll. Curtis Sanders on the carry out to the 48-yard line, a gain of 8. And a Raiders 2nd and 2.
Walker Bridges is destroying those boys.
Walker Bridges, the big tight end for Navarre. He's opening up some holes for those running backs here tonight. 3:35 on the clock. 2nd and 2 for the Raiders from their 48.
Safety blitz coming.
Marshall tries to run behind his back, but he's going to lose a couple of yards back to the 35. Actually, back to the 45. And it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Four catches for Powers, 4 catches for White. 127 yards through the air for Navarre. On 8 of 13 passing from Roman Marshall, the senior QB. Playing his next to last game for Navarre. It's going to be a quick hitter to Marquez White. You need to stay above he's out to the outside. Nice first down carry by Marquez White inside the 40, down to the 39, and a Raider first down.
Pace was doing a little something that Navarre was caught doing earlier in the year, and that's trying to tackle from the not the way that coach tells you, and trying to strip the ball rather than tackling.
I like the fight that the Raiders are doing here in the second half.
I absolutely agree.
First down, Raiders at the Patriot 39. Powers and Hamlin to the far side, White to the near side. Sanders is your back in the backfield to the left of senior QB Roman Marshall. The Raiders moving the ball after the defense made a big stand. Handoff to Sanders to the outside. He's got a nice hole, but it closes up quickly as he goes down at the 35. 2nd and 6 coming up.
I like the energy here. I really like the energy. If I was Coach Smith, I would be very unhappy.
1:44 on the clock.
If you're going to go deep in the playoffs, you're not supposed to let a team like Navarre, quote unquote, do this to you.
Marshall going to roll out to his left. He's got a receiver across the middle. Brody Powers, but we may have a holding penalty, I think.
Yeah, I think it's coming back. He may have been covered up.
Legal man downfield.
Could be.
Yep, that's the call. Good call there, Bob. You are correct. So it'll be a 5-yard penalty. They'll back them up 5. It'll be 2nd and 11. Navarre's first penalty, actually the first penalty by either team here in the second half. Navarre with only 3 on the night. Actually,
mental error there.
Fourth.
Little mental error there. You got to know.
4 penalties for 27 yards. 3rd and 11, 2nd and 11 for the Raiders at the 40. 1:21 on the clock here in the third. 34-14 pace on top.
Hamblin's been quiet tonight. The receiver.
Bad snap. Marshall's going to corral it. He's going to throw it.
Wide open. No, he dropped it.
Incomplete.
Thank goodness.
And if you're going to get rid of it, don't throw it down the middle of the field.
Yeah.
As a great play by Roman to get control of the ball, but almost made a bad mistake right there. 3rd and 11 for the Raiders. This 4-down territory for Navarre as they're trailed by 20 with 1:02 to go here in the third quarter. .62 ticks left on the clock here in the third. 3rd and 11 for Navarre.
Throw it to the tight end. He's there. Sidearmed it. Nice
Brody
catch,
Powers
Brody.
with a nice catch. His 5th of the night. Down inside the 35, down to the 33 on the crossing pattern. The ball's going to go from the 40 down to about the 33-yard line. A gain of 7 to Powers on his 5th catch of the night. It's 4th down for the Raiders, 4th and 4.
Pace brings in some extra beef up front.
Raiders
trying to draw them off sides, and they did, I think.
The left end for Pace almost jumped off sides. 4th and 4 for the Raiders. Marshall going to roll out.
Good protection. Sidearm, but he's there.
That was wide open.
Hamblin.
1st down, Raiders down to the 20. On a gain of 14 from Marshall to Hamlin, his first catch of the night, and a Raider 1st down.
Yep, it was just
you called that one earlier, Marty. You said Hamlin's been open all night long.
We go to 4 here.
And that's the end of the third quarter. Pace 34, Navarre 14, but Navarre driving deep in Patriot territory when we come back from this commercial break.
Navarre Fitness is where old school meets new. Whether you're into free weights or the latest and greatest weightlifting equipment, they will meet your needs. They have cardio machines as well if you want to get your sweat on. Whatever direction you decide to go, trainers Clay Horton, Brick Grubbs, Andrew Coase, and Stephanie Hunt will be there to assist you along the way. So what are you waiting for? Oh yeah, how do I join? Just go to navarrefitness.net and check out our rates or call us at 850-816-5434. You can even stop by our location at 8700B Navarre Parkway in Navarre. You can also visit our sister gym, Midway Fitness, at 5660 Gulf Breeze Parkway, Unit 1. Both facilities are open 24/7. We are the place to go to get you started on the road to a better you.
We enter the fourth quarter. Navarre with the 1st and 10 at the Patriot 20-yard line. The handoff goes to Sanders off left tackle. Nice gain of about 4 or 5 as he gets down to about the 15. And Coach Smith is starting to get a little worried over there on the sideline, Marty.
Yes, sir. It's been a really good chess match between our OC and their defensive coordinator. This is the best I've seen the play calling for Navarre on offense all season. I know we're not in the situation we want to be in, but we look really good driving right now, Bill.
2nd and 5 at the Patriot 15. Marshall moving the offense down the field. The handoff going to be to Sanders once again. He cuts back inside as a Raider first and goal coming up. And the push is still going forward. He's down inside the 5. And they never really stopped. But a great run there by Curtis Sanders, and the Big Bubbas continue to do their job up front.
Right behind Peyton Robinson.
See where they're going to spot the ball. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 5. That's going to be a 10-yard gain for Sanders and a Raider first and goal.
Yeah, Peyton Robinson did a really good job of drive blocking down the field.
I like the fight by the Raiders here in the second half. They could have laid down after falling down behind by 27 late in the first half, but they have shut out pace so far in the second half, and it's been their defense and special teams.
Yeah, man, it's yeah.
As though I'll get to that one in a minute. Kurt Russell, you shut them down. But we were the best team on that night. First and goal, Raiders from the 5.
We are in Black Pearl. Young Eberhard in the backfield.
And that's Eberhard's going to gain 1 down to the 4. Second and goal at the 4.
Ben Eberhard, the more stout of the running backs. We brought Roman Marshall back on the field now. Going to go back to a more traditional offense.
Second and goal from the 4 for the Navarre Raiders. Roman Marshall back in.
Still in the Black Pearl.
And that's going to be a sack all the way back to the 19-yard line.
I like the idea on the play call. It looks like we were going to hit Tucker Williams in the back of the end zone. He was wide open. But Roman, as soon as he accepted the snap, he had the defensive end right in his face.
They're going to spot the ball at the 15, so it's going to be a loss of 11. Third and goal from the 15 on the sack by Pace.
Really good play call, though. Tucker was wide open. He could have had a half second, Bill.
2 more plays as 4 down territory. We're underway here in the fourth quarter, 34-14. Marshall back to pass.
Great protection.
Deep in the right corner.
Yeah, Connor Hamlin was there. He caught the ball, but he was out of bounds about 2 yards. Roman led him a little bit too far. But a great route combination on the outside and a really good throw if he could have kept the ball right inside that pylon.
I know we need a lot of points, but do you kick the field goal here?
Yeah, if we don't get at least to the – oh, it's 4th down.
It's 4th down now.
Yeah, I would probably kick the field goal if I was in the situation.
I would send out Byer to get at least points on the board.
Yeah.
Ball to the big tight end.
It's 4th and goal from the 15. They're going for it on 4th down. Marshall back to pass. The play is blown dead. Timeout Pace.
This is one of the situations, Bill, where I would like to bring in Tucker Williams, one of our tight ends. He's actually 6'6", about 225 pounds. I will line him up on the outside and just run a fade route, a jump ball, like we're playing basketball out there.
I saw one of the tight ends there.
Yeah, Walker Bridges was out at the top in the slot. Yeah, since we don't have receivers that are over 6'1", 6'2", utilizing the tight ends in this situation I think will be a favorable spot for the Navarre Raiders, but we'll see what the play call is coming out of the timeout.
34-14 at Pace on top with 9:54 to go here in the fourth quarter. Fourth and goal for the Raiders at the Patriot 15. Trips to the far side. Single nobody over on the near side of the field. 4th and 15. Good snap.
Touchdown.
Touchdown Raiders.
Good throw, good catch. Noah Hamlin.
Connor Hamlin with the 15-yard touchdown catch on 4th and goal from the 15. And the Raiders back on the board again.
Great job by Roman. Roll it out to his left side. He's a right-handed quarterback. He was able to get his feet over in position, throw the ball back across his body to Connor Hamblin. And Connor did a really good job as well as rolling with the quarterback, finding a hole in the zone, and sitting there waiting on the ball.
Third touchdown pass of the night for Roman Marshall. One each for White, Hamlin, and Powers. Byer in for the extra point at the 9:45 mark. The Raiders have cut the lead to 15, actually 14. Extra point is up and good. Make that 13.
That's a game, Bill. Hey, this is anybody's game right here. If we can come back on defense and get a 3 and out, it will be a great opportunity for Navarre.
Great job by Roman Marshall to roll out to his left to get his feet comfortable, and he had Hamlin wide open in the back of the end zone.
Yeah, and that was 4th and 10 in the red zone. Big time play by Roman, especially getting that pressure from the outside, rolling out to the left side, being a right-handed quarterback, and throwing a dime in the back of the end zone.
Fans kind of sitting on their hands.
Yeah, but most definitely, Bob. The Raiders special teams and defense have come out to play here in the second half. The block field goal, the 4th down stop, the Raiders get the ball back and convert a 4th and goal from the 15-yard line. And could we see it? I would love to see them kick the ball deep right here.
Yeah, me too. We got momentum right now, Bill. Like, kick it deep. Get a stop.
Get a stop, young man.
OTO H25 said that, man, that secondary for Pace is going to fail in the playoffs. We have a really good secondary, actually. Just haven't been on the same page in all situations.
Nobody there. Hopefully that ball stays in bounds. It doesn't go. It goes out of bounds at the 19. So Pace will get the ball at the 35.
This offseason.
What a turnaround for the Raider defense here in the second. And the Raiders, this is the best they've moved the ball all year, even from the Gulf Breeze game. The momentum that they gained from Gulf Breeze has carried over into this game, into the second half.
Yeah, Bill, from a strategy standpoint, I think our offensive coordinator has been right on the money from the first play until this one. It's been a really well-called game. Unfortunately, we had a couple of turnovers. If we didn't have those turnovers right now, this would be a way closer game.
The Raider defense feeling it here in the second half. They head off. Nice tackle for loss by Landon Johns. It's going to be a loss of 4. And Coach Van Smith is, I think he's starting to pace a little bit.
No pun intended. But Landon Johns is a ball hawk. He is all over the place. He recognizes plays early, and he reacts well. Doesn't mess around with people that are trying to block him. He slips blocks and makes solid tackles in the backfield all the time.
And Pace has just got to keep to their game and keep running the ball. But unless they get think that they have to throw the ball, no, it's going to be a handoff to Strickenberger, and he's going to get pushed out of bounds by Zeke Burgess. But it's not before he gets a gain out to about the 38-yard line.
Bill, Navarre had 11 men in the box on that play. I love it.
It's going to be a gain of 6. They get the 3 yards back plus 3 on a 6-yard run by Strickenberger. And it's third down, 3rd and long for the Patriots, Marty.
Yeah, we need to watch out for a play-action pass right here. Also, we gave up the halfback pass early in the game. Need to make sure we read our keys, watch the offensive line. Don't attack too hard running downhill, especially with 3rd and long.
Third and a long 7 for the Patriots from their 38. Brooks Washington back to pass. He's got a receiver wide open, just what you were talking about. And they found the receiver out of the backfield. That was Aiden Carter. And it's a big game down inside the 30, down to the Raider 27. A 35-yard pass play from Washington to Aiden Carter.
Yeah, we were in cover 0 on that play, so if anyone makes a mistake on defense, one-on-one, then you'll have a blown coverage. You'll be susceptible to some deep throws. And that time, unfortunately, we had a broken coverage.
1st and 10, the Patriots at the Navarre 27-yard line with 8:22 and counting here in the fourth quarter. 34-21. Pace on top as the Raiders have outscored the Patriots here in the second half, 14-0. Washington with the keeper. He's going to get down to about the 22, a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 pace.
Yeah, that was a very pivotal moment in the fourth quarter. We had big-time momentum, 3rd and long. Would have liked to see us get a stop right there, but we still have life.
Yeah, Guy Bracco check it says, forget the score. Raiders playing with a lot of heart tonight. Yes, they are, Brock.
They are.
Mr. Bracco, father of young cheerleader.
Elena Bracco.
2nd and 5. Patriots at the Raider 22. This game has tightened up a little bit, 34-21.
Pace shifts out of the pistol formation, go back to the traditional shotgun. Handoff
Hand
off tackle.
Initial hit there coming up was Zeke Burgess.
And Brady Thiessen.
And Noah Warner playing a heck of a game tonight as well.
He is. He's really good in the star position. He has a natural eye as a safety because he played quarterback in the past. That young man can process information really well. And he's a ball hawk, too, just like Landon Jones.
That was Washington on the keeper there. They're going to get to the 19, give him 3 yards. That's going to be 3rd and a long 2. See if the Raider defense can make one more stand here, Marty. 3rd and 2 for the Patriots. Met at the line of scrimmage, breaks 1 tackle, gets the first down, and it's going to be first down just outside the 10 for Pace. All right, a nice hard run there.
Yeah, Pace is notorious
for Strickenberger.
Pace is notorious in their system for running the misdirection plays. On 3rd and short and 4th and short, it's really difficult to have discipline just because you want to attack and run downhill, get to the ball carrier as soon as possible. Sometimes you're susceptible to give up big plays in those situations, unfortunately.
First and 10 for the Patriots at the Raider 13. The handoff to Strickenberger. He's at the line of scrimmage. Great pursuit there by Isaiah Casena, the sophomore D lineman.
Noah Warner also on the assist.
And it looks like Strickenberger is going to get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe gain a yard. Marty, 2nd and 9.
Yep, like Gaetano Bracco said, man, this defense is playing with a lot of heart. This is great intensity on the football field right now. Hopefully Navarre can get a stop right here. 2 downs to go.
Ball says they are resilient, should be proud. We definitely are proud of their performance here. Could have walked away with down 34-7, but that's not in their nature. It's 2nd and 8 at the Raider 12. The handoff stuffed him at the initial hit. Zeke Burgess pushes him back inside, but a nice gain inside the 5.
I saw a hold on the outside, right?
Strickenberger with the carry down to the 5-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 6.
Number 91, Paul Wilden, made some penetration, and I feel like he got held on the play. You can see his jersey up on his shoulder pads. Don't know how the referee didn't see that one.
It's going to be 3rd and 2 again for the Patriots at the Raider 5, just inside the 5-yard line. Call it the 4. Clock down to 4:53, 34-21 pace on top. See if the Raiders defense has one more in them here. It's going to be the keeper by Strickenberger. He gets down inside the 4. He dives towards the end zone, and he reaches it from 4 yards out. Strickenberger with his first touchdown of the night at the 4:37 mark.
Bryce Wheeler was able to get that initial penetration and get a hit on him, but by the time he got to him, Strickenberger was already across the goal line.
Stretches the lead out to 40-21. Nelson in for the extra point. Kick is up and good. 41-21 with 4:37 to go here in the ball game.
Really good atmosphere out here in Pace. It always is. They have a really good fan base as well. Navarre always travels, especially when we're in the local area. And no one that I can tell has left the stands yet.
Nelson's kick was good.
Now with 4 minutes and 37 seconds left, I think we need to come out, continue to run the RPO game, and we need to be in a 2-minute drill right now. We need 3 scores, not a lot of time to go.
A resilient Roman Marshall. He could have tucked his head and buried and went home, but he hasn't. He's played a solid second half. 6 of 8 passing for 87 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, when we conversed with him on Wednesday night, you can tell the energy was high, and he was excited about the opportunity tonight to come and shock the world against Pace. I'm glad to see him perform as well as he has tonight.
12 of 19 on the night, 179 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Playing his next to last game for Navarre. Nelson puts toe on leather. This one's returnable. White from the 5-yard line. Still on his feet. He takes a big pop at the 20. Good.
Marquez is a very, very patient runner. He had a seam there, but the Pace special teams got to him right before he could hit it.
15-yard return there out to the 20, and that seems to be a normal starting spot for the Raiders here tonight.
Yes, sir. That field position makes a big difference. Big difference.
Let's see if we can get a chance to go to the scoreboard. It looks like Navarre's going to take a timeout here.
While we do that, I want to give a shout-out to all the big bubbas right now. Peyton Robinson, Connor Bates, Jared Hoya, Zevin Jones, and Kyle Hughes have played a phenomenal game tonight.
Score updates: Bay 65, Rutherford 20, Booker T. Washington all over Destin 42-7, Bozeman over North Bay Haven 28-6, Chipley over Jeff County 35-0, Central going for their second straight win over Lighthouse 33-13. Northview in a final over Central Alabama 60-0. Choctaw 42-3 over Fort Walton. So they gave up their season average 3 points. Crestview all over Tate 38-6. They're playing really good football right now. Niceville 45, Milton 21. They suffer their second loss. The Raiders will be at Niceville next week. J 45, Weewaw 14, Blusstown 48, Holmes County 20. Walton 68, Freeport 28, Taylor County 50, Mariana 7. Let's get back to action. First and 10 Raiders on the handoff.
Curtis Sanders
breaks one tackle.
He's out of there.
50, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. He's out. Big run by Curtis Sanders. And the Raiders are in business one more time. Now, come on.
Looks like the ref is telling them to stay at home. The chain game.
They're going to call that one back, Marty. That was the best run by Curtis. And the flag was thrown at the 47.
There's 2 of them, too.
And there's one at the 44 as well.
Love the effort.
And there's another one at the 37.
Yeah. So he might not be able to be in denial about this.
Do we got penalties on both teams, or are all these going against Navarre?
We shall see. All in the area of holding.
The Raiders are walking backwards, so it looks like they're going to be against Navarre.
Man, love the effort on the blocking downfield, though.
And what a run by Sanders.
Yeah, absolutely. Once again, the Big Bubba's had a great hold open.
Once again, the white hand. Personal foul against Navarre. No. Must have been a blindside block or something. They're gonna mark it off from where it occurred. So they're going to walk it off from the 45, so it should be Raiders ball at the 40. Oh, come on. They're going to walk off 2 15-yard penalties.
Man.
Why don't you just put it in the end zone, White Hat, and give them a score? Come on. That's ridiculous.
That's crazy, man. Wow.
Unsportsmanlike on a long run. And I can understand the blindside block. That I can understand, but come on. 2 15-yard penalties.
We might need to check.
Navarre football players may have left the box.
Tough situation in that play. Great one. Great run.
I apologize to no one for my outburst. I apologize to no one.
I think what happened was one of the players left the box and was running down the field trying to encourage Curtis. So, yeah.
Oh, come on. I understand. Kids get excited.
You can't call that.
It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Here comes Sanders once again. Out to the 27-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 3 for Sanders. And Pace is trying to egg on the Raider players, and Hamlin has nothing to do with it. He just walks away.
I love the fight, though. You know, like, they're not backing down at all. The atmosphere has been electric throughout the stadium, and the fight in the Navarre Raiders has been consistent every single play.
I call it like I see it. If you don't like it, oh well. 2nd and 5, 2nd and 6. A big hit. Powers with his 6th catch of the night. It's a first down over the 40 out to the 42.
Man, if we could have utilized the RPO game as much as we have tonight, the rest of this season.
It's a gain of 17 for Powers. His sixth catch of the night.
Roman looks like a different quarterback when he's outside the pocket making these passes.
First down Raiders from the 42. Trips the far side, single receiver near side. And the handoff goes to Sanders. I think we're going to have movement on that far side there. The H-back, and Kyle Hughes is like, dude, stay down. We're going to have a – and it's getting a little chippy out there, Marty. That's all I can say right now.
Look, I like it. Honestly, I like it. Pace is on the brink of a playoff game here in a few weeks. Navarre has all the fight left. The seniors are stepping up.
And it seems like any time the Raiders get momentum, the white hat throws a flag.
Getting chippy in the booth, too.
Yeah.
Hey.
Man, we might need to check the birth certificates for these referees. Where were you born, sir?
Father Time.
Yeah.
Speaking of time, time's running out here in the fourth quarter. 2:43 on the clock. 41-21. First and 20 for the Raiders after the holding penalty. Time to go deep to Marquez White right here. A quick hitter to White. He's still on his feet. Nice shifty move out to the 45, 46-yard line. Just a little short of the first down there, Marquez.
Amazing effort by everybody in the blocking game.
From the 32 out to the 45, a 13-yard gain to White on his sixth catch of the night.
This has been a really entertaining game, Bill.
It sure has. It's going to be 2nd and 8 for the Raiders. 2nd and 7. It's called 2nd and 7 from the 45. They hand off to Sabito with a nice run out to the midfield stripe.
I like how Coach Hemme has been mixing it up with the running backs tonight, especially given their specific gifts and talents. Xylon is really good off tackle and outside. Curtis runs really good in between the tackles, along with Ben Eberhard. I like what Coach Hemme's done with the running backs tonight.
Nice 8-yard gain for Sabito. 3rd and 2. Marshall back to pass. He's got Brody Powers wide open. He cuts inside the 30. He could go to the house. It's Raiders score. Brody Powers.
Oh, he threw around. Oh, I think this is on the coach. It's on the Pace coach, I believe.
I hope so, because there is no penalty downfield. If he calls this against Navarre, that is ridiculous.
Wow.
That's pretty bad.
No way. There was nobody going to catch him.
What was the penalty?
This is like blatant right here.
Come on. Another 15-yard blindside block. You got to be kidding me. Homer Simpson.
This is bad, man. I never call out refs, man, but this is bad.
That's still a 15-yard gain, but wow. Powers took it to the house.
Man, that's crazy.
That's a shame.
That's unfortunate.
That's a shame.
You know, for the most part, I usually stay pretty reserved, Marty. But when you're seeing what you're seeing, and Bagley's out on the field, this is ridiculous.
They basically called back 2 touchdowns on this one drive, basically.
This is getting ridiculous.
But Navarre's still up, excited.
They're still jumping on the far side.
Man.
1:17 to go. I dislike when the officials take the game out of the players' hands.
Yeah.
And that's what the White Hat is doing right now. That's what the White Hat has been doing in this fourth quarter. We know who's signing his paycheck this week.
Man, I wonder if he has some parlays on this game, Bill.
Yeah, it's yeah, you're right. We had Lemmy Wilson checking in, says they're messing with these guys' kids' film at this point. You're right, Lemmy. Marshall back to pass. He needs to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he threw it in the area. It was 2 receivers in the area, so that shouldn't be a penalty. Zylan Subito was in the area along with Marquez White.
And what's the penalty back here at the 34?
Might be a late hit on the quarterback. This could be a little makeup call. Can be intentional grounding.
It can be intentional grounding.
Right there in the area.
He had receivers right there in the area.
No way.
What's the call, White Hat?
No way. No way.
There is a receiver in the area. There's no flag.
There was 2 of them.
You got to pick up that flag. White Hat, if you call this, then somebody is definitely paying you off tonight. Yeah, you tuck it away deep in the confines of the referee's pants and never to return.
Yeah, you're officially you're supposed to wave it off, but I never had a sign.
A sign?
There was no preliminary. A sign.
A sign. They moved the ball back to the 45. Second down and 20 for the Raiders. They need to get on the board one more time here, Marty. Marshall rolls out. Throwing the ball downfield, and is going to be almost caught and dropped by Brody Powers, but great defense by the Pace Patriots there.
That was actually Connor Hamlin.
Was it?
Yeah, it was Connor.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Nice effort over there by Connor.
That could have been called pass interference. You know, especially the way they've been throwing hankies tonight.
That's going to be incomplete pass. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 20. I like the fight in this team tonight, Marty.
I think we need to check the addresses of these refs to make sure they don't live in Pace.
Hey, Bob, do you know these guys? You used to be an official, didn't you?
Negative. I cannot comment.
Man.
3rd and 20 for the Raiders from the Patriot 45. Throwing back, pass.
Roman on a reception.
I believe that is Marquez's first. That's got to be a late hit.
What is going on?
That's got to be a late pit. That's the first pass of the season by Marquez, so he's batting 100% there, Marty.
Yes, sir. Hopefully it stands.
Oh, come on! This is ridiculous.
Man. Wow, man.
You know, at this time, I would just walk off the field with 43 seconds to go because the White Hat has decided not the outcome, but the way this game is going to end. And that is, I'm sorry, that is.
I don't know how he could throw that 30 yards away. He wasn't there. The guy that was there on the spot, I'm not sure threw a flag.
Wow. But let's talk about the positive things that have happened tonight. The play of the big Bubbas up front, the defense, the block field goal. They could have hung their heads after that first half, Marty, and they did not. They came out and they have played an outstanding second half.
Yeah, we got to give credit where credit's due. Coach Bagley and the coaching staff have done an amazing job this week, because we could feel it on Wednesday night that the athletes that we interview, all the quarterbacks felt really good about the game plan, and they also felt good about the energy overall throughout this week's practice. Tonight you can see every single big play that's been had by the referees or by Pace. Navarre has stayed in the game. They've been physical and excited to play every single down.
Most definitely. And the Raiders are going to have a 4th and a country mile as they need to get down to the 25-yard line. They're at their own 42. So 4th and 33 for the Raiders. Big Tucker Williams in there now. It's going to be a handoff to Zabito. Actually, that is Curtis Sanders out the midfield. The Raiders are going to turn the ball over on downs, and courtesy of Mr. Whitehat. An 8-yard run for Sanders. But
very disappointing series of plays right there. Just because the offense executed really well, Coach Wilson was calling some great plays on that drive. Even when he got in bad spots, he still continued to call some really, really
33 seconds to go, 41-21.
Looks like Pace is out in the victory formation. Navarre has a couple of timeouts left, I believe. I don't know if Coach Bagley will utilize those timeouts.
Good, smart decision. Don't want anything else to go on in these last 30 seconds. That's going to be your ball game. Pace wins 41-21. They move to 8-1. Navarre falls to 1-8. They'll have a road meeting next week at Niceville. We're going to head out and take a commercial break, and we'll come back with our players of the game and our post-game show. Irish Bill, Seminole Bob, Marty Wilson on Irish Bill Sports Live 944, and we'll be back after this commercial break.
University Lending Group, located in Harvest Village, is Navarre's local mortgage lender. A buying, building, or refinancing a dream home is in your future. You need to contact University Lending Group. Jennifer Gomes, Stacy Wright, and Sheila Billingham are the loan specialists who have the experience to take you step by step to make your buying, building, or refinancing experiences smooth. So University Lending at 752 Navarre Parkway, Suite 56, or call us at 850-396-0322.
Back at Pace, I don't know if they have an official name for the stadium. Are we on? Are we on? We're on. So you saw Pace come out ahead tonight, 41-21 over the Navarre Raiders. In the second half, Bill Hamill, who was the 6-1 team and who was the 1-6 team, or 1-7 team?
7-1, 1-7. I thought Navarre outplayed Pace totally in the second half.
I agree, and Pace looked very
pedestrian.
Ooh, pedestrian.
P-E-D-S. No, that's as far as
I was thinking 4 or 5.
I'll cut it short. I'll abbreviate PDS.
PDS.
Peds.
Yeah, I like what I saw by Navarre. A lot of fight by the coach. When a head coach comes out to midfield, you've got to throw a flag. And when he did that in the first half, when Coach Bagley did that and he was not flagged as an official, then I knew the official had lost control. And
well, I think we're going to go back to one play there where Navarre stopped the Patriots on fourth down. It is the coach has the right to call for a measurement, and the white hat did not allow a measurement, and they gave Pace the first down. And that was a big momentum because the Raiders' defense was playing outstanding in the second half.
Most certainly. You hate it for the Raiders. You're Coach Bagley, Marty. What are you saying to your troops in the locker room?
Genuinely, they performed well tonight. It was unfortunate that we had. I will let the guys know it was unfortunate that we had a couple of turnovers. That was in our control, but everything else, especially these plays in the fourth quarter, y'all, we did everything we could to sustain those drives, and individuals outside of the game kind of took it out of our hands.
Bill?
Indeed, I agree with you 100%. What I say to these players, I'm proud of you guys. You're down 34-7 at the half. You could have just walked away on the running clock, but you didn't. You fought back. You played your hearts out in the second half. And I know you never want to talk about moral victories, but this is a moral victory for Navarre.
Yeah, I do believe so, because this is the first, outside of the Go Freeze game, this is the first game I've seen us play legitimately 100% effort every single down.
Most definitely. And Roman Marshall could have hung his head after two really bad interceptions in the first half, but he came out and he played pretty much a flawless second half, as he went 9 for 12 in the second half for 132 yards and 2 touchdowns.
And overall, what was he?
He finished 15 of 23 for 224 yards and 3 touchdowns, the 2 picks, and he even caught a pass from Marquez White for 3 yards, his first reception of his high school career.
This was definitely the best game I've seen as far as play calls and strategies, not only in the first half, but also coming out in the second half. I think this is the best adjustments that I've seen us make, once again, outside of the Go Freeze game. But there was more on the line tonight, obviously, with Pace being a playoff contender.
I want to thank all of our fans. I know I wasn't able to acknowledge you. I get a little into the game sometimes, and I don't look over at the chat because what's more important is what's going on in the field. I hope you understand, but we do appreciate all of the feedback going back and forth amongst you and keeping it civil, because that's what it's all about. You got to remember, these are high school kids, and us as adults need to set an example of leadership and good sportsmanship, and you guys did that tonight for the most part. But the Raiders, wow, I think one of the best games, as Marty said, I think one of their best games played all year, Bob.
Most certainly, yep.
Totally you say, well, that's a 20-point loss, Bill. I said, you weren't here if you think that the Raiders got totally outplayed tonight, because they did not get totally outplayed. Nope. It was 3 turnovers that gave Pace great field position, and that's the difference of the ball game.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I agree. What about our players of the game, Bill Hamill?
Wow. I think we got to go. We got to go with Roman Marshall. Okay. The way that he battled, but you know, I'm gonna change up here. I'm gonna give you guys a curveball. The Ian Lockwood player of the game goes to the big Bubbas up front. I like the way that they blocked for Roman. The Raiders were able to rush for 104 yards. The big Bubbas are Ian Lockwood player of the game. Yep. Our offensive player of the game. It's hard not to give it to. You got Marquez, 6 catches for 105 yards. You got Brody Powers, 7 catches for 90 yards, 14 yards for a reception for Connor Hamlin. And the Raiders had actually I haven't marked one on here somewhere. Maybe the last one, but anyway, so I'll get it figured out. But how about we share this here? Roman Marshall, Brody Powers, and Marquez White are offensive players of the game.
Let's do it.
Our Will Sutter, defensive player of the game. I'm going to let you call this one, Marty.
Wow, this is a tough one right here. Man, it's between Bryce Wheeler and Brady Thiessen.
Yeah, and way the defense played in the second half. So proud of these young men and the effort that they gave. And, wow,
Brady.
You going to want to go with Braden
or both?
Or both? Let's split it between Bryce Wheeler and Braden Thiessen, and a 3-for-3 night for young Jack Byer. Way to come back after a rough game last week. I say our special teams, Jack Byer.
Yes, sir.
Who blocked that field goal, by the way?
I can't remember. I know Zeke Burgess recovered it, but I would have to go check out the game film to see.
72. I've never seen that. They were kicking a field goal from the 15, so that was a 32-yard field goal attempt, and the Raiders ended up with first down at the Pace 13.
I've never seen that.
Like 4 or 5 guys touched the ball, and then finally the Raiders were able to, no matter who came up with this, it was going to be the Raiders' ball right there. But a great performance by the Raiders defense. There you go. Our in Lockwood players of the game, the Big Bubbas. Our offensive players of the game, the trio, Marshall, White, and Brody Powers. And your special teams player of the game, Jack Byer. Your defensive players of the game, Bryce Wheeler and Braden Thiessen.
Should we, for this game, instead
say
of the Big
goodnight
Bubbas?
to all my family. M-I-C. See you real soon.
Should we start calling them the Big Nasties?
The Big Nasties?
The
way they're playing up front.
Well, they're fighting for their teammate. They were fighting for their teammates.
I agree.
Ursula Householder checking in, says best game Navarre played this year. Hopefully they can perform well next week when they head to Niceville. Go Raiders.
Yeah, things are
nicely put there, Ursula.
Well, we miss you.
We do miss you.
We miss
we got one comment. The white hat needs to go home and eat his bacon. Whatever that means.
Yeah, we need to figure out if they're all from Pace.
Yeah, most definitely.
I think they might be in cahoots somehow.
But no matter how the game was officiated in the second half, you can't take away from the second half performance of the Navarre Raiders. We got one more broadcast, but we'll have Tuesday night Culvers. You're going to be with me Tuesday night, Seminole Bob?
I'll be there.
Maybe Coach O will show up too. Is there a chance?
Possibly.
You never know when Coach O is going to show up at Culver's. He loves Culver's. He loves the custard. He has Red Bull and custard. That doesn't sound like a very good combination. But then Wednesday night, we'll have the Navarre running backs in the house at Buffalo Wild Wings. Curtis Sanders, Xylon Sabito, Ben Eberhardt, and Hoyt Gurney will be our four.
Pretty good night for those young men tonight, huh?
Yeah, yes, indeed. And it'll be a great night. It'll be the last game of the regular season next Friday night at Niceville. The Niceville Eagles win tonight. They knock off Milton. Milton has a game, I believe, with Pace coming up. And that should be a good battle. And I think what Pace did not want to see on this night is to give film to other teams on how to beat them. And they,
absolutely.
And they did that tonight. Navarre gave other teams some film on how to knock off this Pace team.
They ran on Pace.
They ran on Pace.
They threw on Pace.
They threw on Pace.
They blocked field goals on Pace.
The Navarre, it looks like the Navarre band is out on the field right now.
Since they had Pace had their senior.
Correct. But so we're gonna call it a night. Great job, Raiders, tonight. And our fan base, we love you, and we thank you for staying with this team. Could have jumped ship. You haven't, and we appreciate you. One message I want to get out there, unfortunately, Brian Lester was not able to make it to the game tonight while he was on his way up to Pace. He was rear-ended. His car suffered severe damage in the back end.
Oh, Lord.
He was unable to make it. So say a prayer for Brian and Megan. They were unable to get to the game tonight, and hopefully those two. Brian said they're okay. But our prayers still continue to be with them, too, as they unfortunately could not make it up to the game tonight, Marty.
Yes, sir, Brian. We missed you. Raider Riley, we missed you as well.
But your final score here for Pace High School on senior night, Pace 41, Navarre 21. We'll be back in the booth next Friday night from Niceville for our finale of the 2025 season. Hopefully you'll be back on the air with us. For Seminole Bob, Marty Wilson, it's been Irish Bill. You have watched Navarre Raider football on IrishBillSports.com and Irish Bill Sports Live 9 for 4 on YouTube. Have a great weekend, folks, and God bless.
Blessings, everyone.